better than the Water Boys track. I like my track better than they shit. I do. We use the same damn track, man. They got that shit off of damn.
Your volume's low.
I did. Can you hear me now? I got it up.
Turn it up just a little bit.
Hold on. Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Is that better, man? Okay, cool.
Yes, that's better.
Yeah, man. We got the same track as the Water Boys. The Water Boys podcast. Same
5.
track. But yeah, man, there's a lot of shit going on, man. You seen all this, man? I've been arguing with motherfuckers all day on Facebook about this damn ice shit, dude.
Well, ice in Minnesota? Oh, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Oh, you're in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy.
Yeah, I don't see how these at least I can say, hey, at least these niggas serious about this shit.
They serious about that protesting. That must be some serious money they getting too, man. To be out there freezing their ass off and getting goddamn sprayed with damn
dog
bear piss and shit.
I don't even want to hop out of my truck to take a piss or to go take a shit, dude. Nigga. When I say
I know it's like that during the day too. That sun don't help. Shit, that shit what go up to -8?
Nigga, oh, let me tell you what the temperature was today. All right, do you know what the high was today?
No.
4 fucking degrees. 4 degrees. That was the high.
The wind chill had to be at least.
That's not include. Yep, not including the wind chill. Oh my god, dude.
They serious about that protest, they?
No,
serious.
Niggas getting paid serious money.
They got to be. Bruh. There's no way in the hell.
And I was trying to explain to my homegirl. I was like, you really think these motherfuckers is out there for free? I was like, yeah, the delusional ones, the ones that actually deserve, like they need something more than Trump being voted out of office. They need medication.
You seen this shit, man? They say about Joe Rogan and turned on ice.
What, Joe Rogan?
Yeah. They done turned on him. Let's check this out real quick. Folks, since we're talking about this, it's a 3-man podcast, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the show. Drop a comment, shoot. But we finna get into this real quick, folks. We just gonna play some stuff, man. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see what's up. Let's go, baby.
Where is the paperwork for that? Where's the paperwork?
They do it on target. They do it on target.
Minneapolis. Hey, stand up. Where are their parties? Hey, but who are there? Anybody else? Going to ask the wars are. You guys don't have the right to.
What's your name?
I'm literally a U.S. citizen.
According to reports, they dumped him off at a Walmart later in the day.
This guy right here, they let him out of the vehicle, they tortured him. This guy? This guy right here, yeah. Tortured.
You okay, man?
No, I'm not okay.
Bro,
Well, congratulations. You have ICE agents terrorizing American citizens, including American citizens at...
They let him go, man. They let him go.
Time out. Do you think I believe this shit that is coming out of their mouths? Do you think I believe this shit? Because
I don't believe shit she said.
No, I'm talking about the because the woman, you know, the Somali woman, the one who quote unquote got kidnapped by ICE.
Oh, this chick lied about her goddamn concussion and shit. You heard her talking about?
Yeah, talking about. But if you see the video. If you seen the video, it looked like she did a big ass spit on ICE. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
So I get I get tired of these motherfuckers be making these claims and shit, and I'm supposed to be over here, supposed to care like y'all ain't being honest. Y'all ain't honest people about this shit.
Hey,
So
speaking of, dog, I am sorry I have to do this, folks, because we cannot just sit there and say something and then not give y'all proof of it. So here we go.
It's the new WTF in case you missed it. But we just had this Somali woman go unbelievably viral. And I mean, everyone is talking about it. But then I started digging and I actually found something that makes the story much scarier and much more strange. And don't worry, we will talk about it. We're also going to talk about John Mandani's newest message that has hundreds of thousands in New York City beyond frustrated, as well as her acting highly aggravating. This is just very shocking. It's going to play in slow motion, and we're just going to look at it together. All right. Let me see if I can get an even closer view. All right.
Watch this.
You see her right there? And in slow motion, you can see her body just extend towards this police officer.
She spit on the man, dude. She sat there and spit on the man now. They're being cooperative. We're being cooperative. We're resisting this shit, spitting on folk. Come on now.
And you can see this police officer just immediately react. All right. So if we're looking at this, I think the assumption naturally is that this woman allegedly spit on this agent, which is, of course, absurd. But the reason why I think this exchange matters is because when the left of what happened, and you can see her again in this other video describing the events, and take a look at this. I'm going to jump to 2 minutes and 17 seconds when she described.
What's up?
Motherfuckers talking about allegedly. You can see her take a big hawk to spit on that thing.
That's what happened.
And I gave them my ID. I gave them exactly what they wanted.
Shut up.
Yeah. I did exactly what they told me to do. But they decided to add their 2 cents to it and decide to
kind of bait you.
But yeah, they decided to racially target me.
God dang it. Sorry, y'all. And then we're going to go to it.
Hello. It's going around.
They were kind of
ID, and I did exactly what they told me to do. But they decided to add their 2 cents to it and decide to
kind of bait you.
But yeah, they decided to racially target me and indict racial.
And then what happened? Kind of did things seem to escalate from there?
Yeah, things seem to escalate. That then all I see next is that I'm getting arrested. I'm getting pinned down. I'm getting put in a car. I got this bruise from the way they handled me during that arrest. Yeah. And they just start being violent. They start just doing this. Like, I'm still shaking from the aftermath.
Yeah.
All right, now check this out now, folks. I seen in a later video where she had a bandage on her head, sitting about right here, right? Where's the knot at? This is right after it. Maybe it has to grow some. I don't know, but I don't believe the shit.
Of all that I went through in the hands of ICE.
You were pinned down on the ground.
Yeah, I was pinned down. They just went full force on me. I am a 5'4", 112-pound girl. I mean. And the amount of ICE agents like that handled my arrest wasn't just one; it was multiple people coming out.
Go ahead, man.
Hold on. Where in the video?
We got a comment. Thank you, Minnesota National Guard, for stepping in. Thank you. Hey, I agree with you, Robert Boyd. Robert Boyd, thank you for coming in, bro. Go ahead.
So
my
question is, you just played the video. Where in that video did she get slammed down on the ground?
I don't know, dude. I didn't see anything. Did anybody out there see anything? The 2 viewers we got, did you see anything? If you were here, I don't know. Did you see anything?
At me.
Yeah.
And
you spent about 2 days in the Sherburne County Jail.
Yeah, that is correct.
And then some time in the hospital.
See, so we have a whole lot of details there, but do you understand how it makes her look whenever we also understand that that moment included an act of her?
And check this out. We're gonna go back to this part. Look at it. She got the bandage on her head.
And rice. You know, it's an interesting to just
Let's see
eat.
what she
And
said,
it
y'all.
looks, if you could believe it.
So I'm Somali. I'm proud to be Somali.
Now I want y'all to know something. I know body language, okay? Watch how her eyes shift back and forth when she starts talking about what happened.
To me, being Somali isn't just eating bananas with rice. It's a
Wait,
lot.
wait a
It's
second.
like
What the fuck, nigga? Yep. I'm be real with you, bro. I have tried rice all different types of ways, bro. I never thought about eating bananas with rice, bro.
Dude, that's an expression I think, dude, she's using, bro.
No, she actually literally was. That's not an expression. Eating bananas with rice.
Maybe that's just how they have it over there in Somalia, bro. I don't know.
Bananas and rice. I'm
Maybe that's a
like,
cultural thing. I don't know.
see, at first I was thinking, oh, maybe she was talking about planktons and shit. Which I'm like, okay, I could do planktons and rice. It's different, but I could see that. But bananas and rice, I'm like, ew, what type of shit y'all?
I don't know, bro. But let's keep going.
it's an interesting thing. It's very hard to describe what it means to be Somali and what it means to be American, but it's like a cultural fusion. It's kind of like the bananas and rice. People don't really see, like, it's people don't think, oh, you can eat bananas with rice, but that's what it's like to be Somali and American. It's like that combination of banana and rice, but you're gonna get what I mean.
I don't get what she means. But this is Nasra Ahmed. She's recounting an experience that she just had with ICE after being detained for a bit. And the reason I bring this up is, first off, like in 2026, my immediate reaction to everything is like, oh, if it's unbelievable, I just think this is AI. It must be AI, but because there's just no way. But I had to double check this, and it is painfully, brutally real, which is unfortunate. I also saw that Nick Shirley responded to this today, saying she was the valedictorian at the Quality Leering Center, which is just hilarious. And things like this are also really unfortunate for me, because I think it just makes the President Trump more correct whenever he has these kind of outlandish statements.
She was the damn valedictorian at Quality Leering Center.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Maybe he was just being, a little facetious.
No, he was making a joke.
I hope so.
But
yeah, we got the video, dude, where she was goddamn up there saying the shit after she talked about the bananas and rice, man. And you've got to see this shit. Let me see if I can fast forward a little bit past.
People don't think, oh, you can senator for representing me and the people behind me for representing me. I can never be more grateful than I am right now. I'm not used to the attention.
Just watch these eyes when she started recounting the events.
And the fame, unwanted fame that I am receiving right now. My image is out there, but it's an image for a reason. It's an image that I will carry for the rest of my life. And I am proud. I am proud to say that I've survived ICE. I'm proud to say that I stood up for what is right. And many people are saying, including my family and friends, that I will go down in history. And I will carry this on my shoulders, and I will carry it even though I am fearful. I am a bit anxious. I'm going to admit that I didn't expect this to happen, but here I am speaking in front of everyone, and there's cameras recording me. Hi, everyone who's watching me right now. Yeah, my name is Nasra. It's nice to meet you guys. It's nice to meet.
Well, let me ask y'all this real quick. Anybody that's in the audience right now, if you want to put a comment, that's good. Cool. Put a comment down. Let me ask you this. Does this look like someone that's been through a ordeal the way she's acting? What you think there, Max?
I feel like last week I suffered from diarrhea. I think I've been through more trauma than she did. I'm just
True.
saying, y'all.
Yeah, look how she
I
acting now.
I feel I know having as a black man having a doctor named Dr. White Man. I know I've been more traumatized than she has in the last week. But
Boy, I tell you. But hey, everybody deal with trauma their own way, right?
Me, everyone. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Minnesota. I also grew up in Columbus, Ohio, but I also grew up here.
Another hot spot for Somali fraud, y'all. Columbus,
shit.
Ohio.
And I was
Ice
also raised.
Ice is there too.
to answer the brother in the comments, I don't believe ICE should have like unfeather immunity and all that ish, but I do believe that the last the last two shootings, I'm like, if I put myself in that position, I'm gonna be like, you know what, all right, you know what, they made a better decision than I would have. Because the nigga didn't back the fuck up. I'm be like, back up, bow, 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 bow. He was resisting. You might get, but
Wasn't there a South Park episode about that? He's got a gun.
bruh.
He's got a gun.
There has been so many episodes about that, bruh. But
let's continue.
Here, I was raised in both cities. Both are well-known Somali communities.
Yeah.
So I'm Somali. I'm proud to be Somali. To me, being Somali.
Notice she said both are proud Somali communities. Go look at the fraudulent stuff happening in Ohio, y'all.
Put the comments like, can you make any way you can make like the comments just automatically show up on the screen? Because
shoot, I didn't even see the comments.
Oh yeah, homie, and he in the chat, he on the road, man, that's funny. Talk like Ilhan looks like Michelle.
Hey,
yeah,
hey, man,
that's a good one.
Man, I ain't even see the comments showing. Man, I don't know why my shit ain't showing, but it is what it is.
See, the funny thing is, you know what, like, I have no problem with people protesting, but my problem is it's like, okay, so if you see these people, what they're doing is they deliberately making noise directly towards at the ICE officer. Now, for some of the people that don't know what is happening, they're literally messing up with their hearing sense. So by messing with your sense that way, just a long and that's like me holding my bighorn to my 18-wheeler and just holding it. After a while, it's going to be a little annoying. It's going to start getting you a little bit nauseated. Then what happens is they're doing that because by continuously doing that, it's going to make ICE make mistakes. And they will make mistakes, but and that's the reason why I say Tim Watts should be locked the fuck up. Tim Watts, Mayor Fry,
all those inciting the shit the whole time, dude. And I had somebody sat there and argue with me. It's like, dude, you got other states that ICE are in right now. You got Florida, you got Texas, they had a protest in Atlanta, bro. It was some arrests, but it wasn't no death. Nobody got killed. Nobody got shot.
That baby ass protest.
So they got arrested.
That baby ass protest in Atlanta.
Baby as hell. Because Soros ain't have his money behind it.
Yeah, no one wants to deal with this stupid shit. It's like this, folks. If you ever do any form of international travel, and when you do your international travel, if you're white, 200 says I won't just go out there in the impoverished areas willy-nilly like that. I put 200 saying I won't do that shit. because of the
Hell no, they
fact
won't.
that if you once you leave that tourist area, you're basically your food to some of those people. Your ass gonna get robbed. They're not gonna kidnap you, but they will rob your ass.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is that
Appreciate your tube steak Johnson with the sub.
so the funny thing is do you want that? Do you literally want that? Like you're basically talking about third world rejects.
Mm-hmm.
Like my the woman I love, she's Dominican. Dominican Republic is a third world country.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that the people who the Dominican Republic kind of rejected are the ones that you're getting. See, it's not like how it was back in the day. Back in the day, motherfucker was coming to the United States really on some real shit just for a better opportunity in life.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers who are coming over here, who came during the Biden administration, the reason why a lot of them came over here because that's all that they can hope for. That's all that they hope for, and that's all they got.
Right.
And don't get me talking about the many children that were sexually assaulted, the many women that were sexually assaulted. It's ridiculous, and the fact that I'm gonna just make it. I'm gonna keep it real short and simple. Get back to the tape. How I look at it in my mind is that if you're literally for this right here, you're for protesting against ICE, trying to stop the Gestapo. That's what I heard somebody say earlier.
Gestapo.
Gestapo.
If y'all
Yeah,
really know what the Gestapo did, this is nothing like the Gestapo.
That's what the chick
We
said.
don't have
Gestapo.
no public mass
Gestapo.
assassinations. We don't have no public. They used to publicly assassinate people, dog. Like line them up, shooting squads in public, in front of everybody.
That's what the chick was like. The Gestapo. I was like, you mean the Gestapo? Okay, but yeah, that shit was funny. So,
hell no.
So for me, in my mind, is that I look at y'all. I look at a lot of y'all. Like motherfuckers against this shit. I'm sorry, in my mind, I look at a lot of y'all like P3DOs. In my book,
P3DOs. Tell them what P3DOs are, man.
The reason why I'm saying it that way, they should know what P3DOs are.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, and so
they call it Somaliopolis.
Yeah, and so that's funny. So
I know, right?
I look at it like that in my mind because a lot of the people that ICE have really started going after they have had some egregious sex crimes. A good amount of this shit has been very egregious when it comes to child molestation. It's been quite egregious, and you guys are protesting against it, like the ICE officer said, insane
in the membrane.
Insane in your membrane.
For sure. Appreciate the sub at Just Me QT3DG. Let's do this, baby.
I am so effing mad.
It's the banana rice girl. Yes,
Molly isn't just eating bananas with rice. It's a lot. It's like it's an interesting thing. It's very hard to describe what it means to be Somali and what it means to be American, but it's like a cultural fusion. It's kind of like the bananas and rice. You know, people don't really, you're gonna get what I mean. So what I'm trying to say is people might be confused.
Never lear. Us black folk already been through this. The smart ones are sitting this one out. Damn right. What's going on? Somali Smollett.
Do me a favor, please.
That was a good one.
Love the graphic guy.
Bravo,
reaction.
sir. Bravo.
Yeah. Hey, good point, Eric. If you watch this dude with these glasses on the whole time she talking, that shit's funny, dude.
That
That
nigga
shit
like,
funny.
man, I don't know what we doing after this, but I want some banana with rice after this shit.
Hey, Greg, I heard it was 4 degrees. Was it 4 degrees today? And they out there protesting. Think about the money they pay. I wonder how much they pay these motherfuckers. Really?
No, that's the
Yeah.
high.
I know that's the high.
That was the high.
Berserk 263
4
says, no one's
degrees.
confused. She's a liar. We was talking about the Berserk 23. We about to go through this and watch her eyes shift back and forth. They're gonna shift back and forth the whole time, the whole entire time.
Yeah.
Watch this shit.
Are we gonna show the video of the arrest?
By me being Somali, but then when
Video
they
which arrest? Talking about the woman, the dude got shot, got killed.
No, of her arrest. There's a video of her getting arrested.
I gotta find it. Let's see. Let's watch. I'll look for it.
hear my voice, they say this girl is very American. There's something American about her. So like my family says, you're so American. You're so American. There's something American about you. But then when other people see me, they're like, there's something Somali about you. You're really Somali, you know? So that's what it's like. You know, people always trying to assume what you are, but they know you're both.
Did she say
Do me a favor, please.
No, she didn't.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
So they cannot separate the two. They just want to say, oh, you're this, you're that. But that's what it is. It's to be both. So, yeah, so I
she spit berserk.
got
Yeah, just showed it
kidnapped by ICE. So now we're going to get into the story of what made me stand here today. So that story is I got kidnapped by ICE. So ICE came to my neighborhood, where my neighborhood is a...
Hey, just me. Hey, that's throwback right there. This dude says studio. That's a Phil Collins shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
very Somali neighborhood. It's a predominantly Somali neighborhood. There's many Somalis that live here. And they kidnapped me. They took me. They arrested and detained me for 2 days, and I was put in county jail. Then there was this ICE agent who called me a racial slur.
Monday.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried.
Oh, hell no.
Really? Really, man? Really? Oh, she's gonna go there. She's gonna go there,
With
folks.
my skin color and me being a black person, in America, I go through a lot. I see a lot. I've experienced a lot of things. I'm also Somali, and I'm gonna say right now that even though people see me as Somali, I'm still a black person. And
Yo, time out.
No, hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Please get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Hell no. Hell no. No, now you want to be black. Now you want to be fucking black. What's that shit that said, we're not black, we're Somali, we're not black. We're not black. Oh, hell no. Now you want to, now you land pirate.
Look
Shout
at
out
me.
to the comment section, dog. Hey, y'all funny as hell, man.
Hey, they like, look at me. I'm black now.
Yeah, exactly. The fucking griff. You right, Berserk. Fucking griff, man. That shit
break
crazy,
the two.
dude.
My skin is still dark. I'm still a black person, and I'm just a black person of Somali descent. My ethnic origin is Somali, but I'm black. I'm a person who's black under America. So I still experience.
Hey, Sean, look at me. Look, I'm the nigga now.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Come march with me, my black brother. Fuck out of here, man. Bald head ass motherfucker. You ain't
It's
wanna be-
racism.
We will go back to the motherland, home of Somalia. I'm like, wait 1 second. Hold on, goddamn.
Hey, y'all heard that shit, man? They talking about some Minnesota was given to Somalis 3,000 years ago.
Yeah, it was promised to Somalia 3,000 years ago. Abraham Lincoln was Somali. I was like, this motherfucker.
No,
Like,
you know where they get that shit from, dude? They get that shit from the Bible. Like, hold on, y'all, ain't y'all Muslim? You know, that's the crazy shit about Muslims. They will use the Bible to prove shit in the Quran. but then at the same time don't want to believe in Jesus. What the fuck is that about, man?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, we
Well,
don't claim her. We
it
don't claim her.
actually in the Quran is supposed to, if I remember correctly, they see Jesus as a prophet, but they don't say Jesus is the one Messiah.
Exactly.
If I remember. And
It
so
sa- it
when they
says
said,
that- it says that, but I'm saying the whole thing about the Minnesota belong to them. They use shit out of the Old Testament. It's in Deuteronomy. I can't remember what exactly where it is, but they using that.
Deuteronomy.
They using that mess.
My favorite book, Deuteronomy.
Experienced many things that Black Americans face, and the two cannot. The two can exist, and many people don't really realize that, because what they see is they see, oh, so Somalis can't be Black and they can't be, you know, Somali, but that's not the case. So,
What the fuck are you saying? Can you
yeah,
get
so
to
I
the
was called a
fucking
racial
point?
slur by this ICE agent, and this ICE agent was igniting racial violence towards me. He was inciting racial violence. And he was targeting these two Somali men. They were following these two Somali men who ran out the car. And when they ran out the car, what happened was I was walking towards that area that these two men were. They were holding the door for me, and I believe these men were Somali. I'm not sure if they were some other group, but like they were like a different
Come
East
on,
African
man.
descent.
You knew
But
they
they were.
Somali or not. Come on, man. She's such a liar. Come on, man. Get out of here, man.
Jews, niggas, Asians, black.
I mean, come on, man.
hey,
You
just
can't
letting you know, the
tell.
soundboards are low.
I got you.
What I've
Yo,
seen is that they were Somali.
yeah, I'm gonna be
and
real
so-
with you. I'm gonna be real. All I know about what the fuck she's talking about is A, she's Somali. B, she like rice and bananas and rice, nigga. And
Got a bandage on her
C,
head.
I don't fucking know. Yo, I'm literally paying attention. Like, guys, I am concentrating here. Like, you got me sounding white. I ain't concentrating my best over here, brother.
Oh God,
Jeez
I'm focused
Louise.
on the conversation. Oh God.
Like, I am trying to be in tune with your comprehension of what you're saying, bruh.
Dude. We are 6 minutes and 15 seconds into her 9-minute damn speech, bruh. And we know this. She like bananas and rice.
Man, this bitch boring. No offense, man. Like, can you pop a titty out or something? Like, shit, this shit boring, bro. Like, nigga, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck she even talk. Like, nigga, I'm being real with you, bro. I'm listening to her and shit. Only thing I'm thinking about is I want some banana rice pudding ice cream. That's all I can think. Ice cream. That's all I can think of, nigga. Like,
banana nut
do
bread.
better. Like, do better, goddammit.
Banana nut bread comes to mind, bro.
So when they came, they were following these two men, and I was waiting for these two men to hold the door for me. And I told them, hey, can you hold the door for me? And I walked right in the middle. And when I was in the middle, ICE came.
Sean,
they came out of their cars. They asked me to see my
I swear, if she fucks how she talk, ain't nobody coming.
Berserk me neither.
Like, god damn, Shawty. Like,
Berserk said he don't want to see anything pop out from her.
Like, god damn it, baby. Like, bro, why the fuck she look like, yo, zoom up on her face. She look like she got the drooling. She look like she got the drooling while she talking. And this Asian dude behind her just like, shit, I could do.
I used to work with this Somali chick, my dude, when I was in this hospital, right? As a therapist. This chick always had fucking saliva issues, bruh. When you said that shit really hit home, bro. Like, I'm serious. Like, the chick used to talk to you like, damn, Shawty.
Hey, you know what they say though? She's Somali, bro. You about to get that. Hey, you about to get that dumb head, that incest head, boy. That shit.
Hey, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Only
Get
thing
out
about
of
her
here.
head is down is. I'm sorry.
She got them real DSLs. Look at the dome on this chick, bro.
Damn, boy, she look like goddamn one of the Muppets, nigga.
Dude, she don't have thoughts. She have movies, my nigga. This shit crazy.
And while they were asking me to see the ID, they just decided it was nice to be racist and say really nasty things to me. And yeah, that man, he called me the N-word, and I'm going to say it's the book the word that's in the To Kill a Mockingbird. If you've ever read that book, it's the word that's in that
Bruh.
book.
Oh my god. Are you fucking serious?
They reaching back. Oh, they reaching, dog. Who wrote this shit for her?
Bruh, like I said, she like a goddamn Muppet baby. Goddamn it, like she like animal, nigga. This bitch be playing the drums at night. Them Somali drums, goddamn it.
Oh shit. Oh God. Stop, dog. Stop. I can't take it no more.
Book, and he called me that, and then he arrested me. They arrested me. It was multiple people. They used a lot of force to arrest me. I actually got a scab that was healing while I was in jail.
Hold on. Y'all do realize that they practice Sharia law, right? Have y'all had a chance to read Sharia law? Sharia law actually approves of the men beating their women. So who knows where that shit from?
Yeah, you better stop. Some of these niggas in the audience be like, pissed.
Berserk says, who wrote this shit for her? Fat white liberal Karen.
See,
Hey,
I
man,
think it was
her man beat her up, dude.
I think it was the double chin behind her, the Asian dude. That nigga was like, shit, I do want some rice. You know what? I'm gonna put that in the speech. Yeah.
That cat look like he'll fuck up a buffet, dog.
She could be like, he be like, I said rice. What the fuck banana and rice come from? What the hell banana come from?
That dude got a VIP table at the Golden Corral, nigga. I know he do.
Nah, yeah, nigga. It's more like the King Dynasty buffet. Like, yeah.
With the crab legs and shit.
They make sure they boil extra pound rice for his ass.
I'm trying to tell you, that man a fucking slaughterhouse.
Pushed me hard. They used a lot of.
This nigga like, I don't want the fried rice. I want the white rice because it's healthier.
Shit. Suck up a whole rice field.
Violence. My body still hurts. I got a concussion. It's really hard for me to speak because of that concussion. They were just using a lot of force to arrest me, and I was screaming. I was crying. I was so scared. I've never been arrested in my life. I don't have a criminal record. I have a clean record. It was just, and then that detainment, I was detained. I was literal cuffs were put on my legs, cuffs on my hands, and during the detainment center is Woodville. It's in Fort Snelling. Fort Snelling used to be, historically, it used to be a concentration camp for Native Americans.
Really?
And
boy, she pulling every victim Olympics out of her ass.
Hey,
bro, I'm surprised she
throwing victimhood like chocolates, nigga. Like them Latino
Bruh.
bitches be throwing them chocolates.
I'm surprised she haven't pulled out like
hey, she gonna pull Emmett Till out her ass in a minute.
I'm surprised she hasn't hit us with the goddamn, as the LGBTQ woman also.
I wish SNL would do a skit on this. Who is this? Left Bruner 6579. I wish SNL would do this skit, dude. I hope they do, bro.
No, SNL don't got the balls to do it. They don't got the balls to do it.
Oh my God, this shit here is fucking comedy, dude. This is fucking comedy, my nigga. Look at her, man. That bitch look like a Yorkie.
They were actually it was this Native American place where they detained the concentration camp was excuse me, but the concentration camp was a place where they kept many Native Americans, and they marched those Native Americans and they killed them. They killed them, they murdered them, and it was named after Bishop Whipple, Henry Whipple, I believe. Hopefully I'm getting my facts correct, but
Berserk, man, look, I deal with this shit every day on my Facebook page, bro. I'm like, for instance, my people, my black folk. I'm melanated. I'm a melanated American. I'm not black. Them black folk, them plantation Negroes on my page, bro. Like, dude, y'all do realize ain't nobody shut down no government for reparations, but they shut down the government for these motherfuckers to continue robbing the fuck out of us.
I'm part of the dark beige niggas. I'm part of the dark beige.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm part of the dark beige tribe.
Yes, yes. He's part of the dark beige tribe, and I'm a melanated American.
I'm no longer. They told me because I voted for Trump, I'm no longer black. So I created a new race. Yeah, I created a new race with the dark beige niggas. We the new black man. We run slow. We don't jump high. We make the white man proud, and we get with some of their ladies. We dig them down, and I can swim. I can swim real good too.
Me too. Shit.
That man was a bishop who actually spoke for Native Americans, and I was actually.
See, you just cut me off.
My bad, man.
And one last thing, if you ever come to my spot, you will not hear the African ceiling chirp bird. The African ceiling bird. That's what it is.
Oh. Y'all know what that is, don't you?
All my smoke detectors.
I've never heard that shit in my life.
African ceiling bird?
Not in my apartment. I'm saying I've heard it before, but it has not happened in my apartment.
Yeah, I was about to say, your smoke detector works too?
It sure does. And my mom's did too, all while growing up. We had smoke detectors. Them niggas never ran out of them. I ain't never hear chirp. Chirp, nigga, please. Hear that bitch one time, or the dad would be like, fuck it, it's time to change the battery. Boom, done.
Detained with a Native American woman. And God bless her heart, she went through a lot too. She was also detained by ICE, and she was also a U.S. citizen, and like me, and she had gashes on her face. They shattered her windows. She had blood on her jeans, her corduroy jeans, and she was crying because she was so scared because she was with her dog. She was so scared that her dog got hurt. She was so scared for her life. We were both.
Oh, now they're gonna bring Peter into this shit, huh? You gonna bring Peter in this bitch now? What the
fuck? Boy, she got she like an old school rapper who fell off. The only thing he got left is name dropping. That's like, yeah, man. You know.
Boy, you stupid. You stupid.
She doing nothing but name dropping.
She
yeah,
dropping
nigga.
all the typical shit. She done talked about a damn Native American. Like there's a Native American was in the. Oh, what's the fucking coincidence of chances, man, that she end up in the cell with a Native American? Ain't that some shit?
who was also trans.
Had corduroy jeans on. Who the fuck still wear corduroy jeans, man? Yeah, you right, Berserk. I done seen this shit. She about to start crying, dog.
Both crying together. We were holding each other tight, and I'll never forget, like the fear that we both felt in our hearts that day.
Tears.
This
okay.
bitch got cayenne pepper.
I need you to cry a little bit harder. I need to sniff that cayenne pepper. Just take a bump of. I need to take a small baby bump of the cayenne pepper. Let's go. Action. Let's go. Let's do this.
Cayenne pepper on
Cry a little bit harder.
Or onion juice.
Cry a little harder. There you go.
It's okay. You did enough. Okay.
Cry.
I'm so sorry.
Remember
if
your lines.
I'm getting a little emotional.
You got this.
It's okay. You've done enough. Okay.
Don't tell him you're getting emotional. Don't tell him you're getting emotional. You gotta be strong. Continue your lines.
Sorry.
Oh God, y'all see that bullshit?
All right, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it. Yep. Damn it, Phil. Who the hell got this actress? Who got this actress up here, man? Like, didn't I tell you I need someone with skills, someone with compassion.
I know, right?
These Somali actors ain't cutting it no more. Like,
They not. They not cutting it no more,
okay,
bro.
okay. You
Hey,
know what?
but hey, all y'all talking all this shit about all this stuff going on. Look at this shit they done damn started, man, right here, man. Look at this shit that Melanie King. If y'all get a chance, follow this young lady. Melanie King is look at this shit here, bro.
Dr. Oz and Jim O'Neill said they discovered a former linen factory in Minnesota that was converted into 400 Medicaid businesses.
Y'all hear this shit? 400 Medicaid businesses in one fucking building. Do you know these motherfuckers was getting shit hand over fist around this bitch? Why these plantation Negroes out here talking about some reparations? Them motherfuckers
So
got no reparations. Oh, you're so clear.
yeah, I
Now,
think
man. Buttery clear. Look at this
so. Well, see what they got to do. They got to go and get the actor who was on. What's the name of that movie? What's it? Captain Phillips. I am the captain now. Got to get that actor, and I promise you, we will get more done, baby. These new Somali actors ain't cutting it no more. I'm sorry, the acting is god awful. We got to do better, guys. Okay.
Y'all
So this
saw
is
the
what
other
we're
one,
going to
right?
do.
She said fraud out of mouth accidentally. They had to stop her ass.
We're going to rendezvous. We're going to rendezvous in Minnesota this weekend. Yes, I know it's going to be minus 16 degrees. I won't be there. I will be somewhere in Florida, but I will be there freezing with you guys in spirit, and we will meet back up in Chicago Thursday because it's going to be a little warmer. You know, I know you guys going to have to warm up there, but you guys enjoy the minus 16 degree weather out there. Be strong.
You know what? I don't see why they don't see that shit. Like, dude, these jokers inciting y'all to go out there and fucking riot, and they sitting at the house chilling. So they'll have some political goddamn ammo for their narrative. Them motherfuckers they not out there protesting. The politicians ain't out there protesting. They sitting there watching y'all on TV. Let's see what this gets us. Y'all keep falling for that shit. Stay your ass at the house. Because believe it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, Florida, Texas, and Georgia have the same ICE operations. May not be the same number of agents, but it's the same ICE operations. And guess what's happening? Nothing. Other than arrest here and there for some dumbass going out there when you should be at work. But this is just a little bit of this.
Generating nearly $500 million. Let's take a look at this.
Behind me is the Griggs Midway building. It looks like a factory because it was a factory, a linen factory. They made cloth back there, converted to an office building. You'll notice all those little signs there, and there's tons of little businesses inside. Roughly 400 Medicaid businesses were started in the building behind me over the last several years. They generated about $380 million of billing that you, the taxpayer, were putting up. That means roughly each business had $1 million of billing. It's an industrial area. There's no reason that you'd have a mother bring her child. You can't imagine getting extra business support. An autistic child probably wouldn't want to come here. You hear the noise. It's just not a hospitable place. The question.
Thank you so much, Berserk. We appreciate you coming in, buddy. Another sub.
Appreciate you, Berserk.
Sub. Yeah, man. We like this all the time, man. We like this all the time.
Is how is it possible 400 businesses billing almost $400 million were able to thrive here? What did the owner of the business, this building, think was happening inside? Why did no one in the state figure out this was a concern? And perplexingly to me, in a place of this nature, an industrial complex that people would not come to for childcare or autism care or transportation support, how is it possible this could come up like an abscess in the heart of Minneapolis and nobody was watching? I think it's because they weren't looking. They didn't want to know that this problem was happening here. And it's very concerning to me that only now, when there's more federal supervision, are people beginning to ask the tough questions. So you'll notice there's already a watch group that's observing us. That people in the cars taking pictures of us. They're calling around trying to find out what's going down. And I'll tell you, they don't have to, wonder. We're telling you, we're here to figure out why these folks are being defrauded, why the people who live in Minnesota.
check this woman on the left of him, y'all. Check this shit out.
Minnesota aren't getting access to the care they deserve because it's been stolen. But the fact that you've got people behind me in cars concerned that we're even talking about this story should be something that worries you. It bothers me. There's been a censoring of truth, an inability just to own what's happening in their state. That's concerning to me. They talk about being nice in Minnesota. I want to be nice too, but a person who's a good person doesn't have to always be nice. They got to be truthful and be honest. And sometimes you got to tell people stories they don't want to hear. That's what doctors do. And that's what we're going to do here in Minnesota. Tell you the truth.
So, Sean, here's the problem. The problem is a good amount of these people who are doing this, they're just far left liberal. It's nothing you could say that's going to change their mind. They believe everything on the TV. And so there's always going to be a battery on their back that Democrats always going to try to do their best in charge. Now, the funny thing is they don't realize that the motherfuckers who are egging them on, they're getting paid to egg them on. Not only are they getting paid to egg them on, but they're like, they basically, like, when shit gets dangerous, that's when they disappear. I have seen these motherfuckers at protests before. Like, they would egg these motherfuckers on, then once shit gets a little bit too uncomfortable for them, that's when they leave. And they getting paid to do this crap. Then when there's something like a riot happens, then those people are nowhere to be found. No one knows what happened, who egged this on, but it would just go back towards the police are bad. See, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a big fan of the police. What I will say is that I do believe in law and order. Law and order. It separates us from most countries. Law and order separates us from the animal.
Sure does. Sure does. But hey, I got the video up of the most recent shooting, y'all. The 37-year-old man shot and killed by federal agents. Here we go. Let's go with this.
Video. We have been also requesting Republican response, and we do have a statement from Tom Emmer, which we will get to you shortly. But let's talk about this video that you've been watching. You've been going over it.
Yes.
What can you tell us?
Well, we're gonna see it together. Okay, so this is the video that has been going around social media. It appears to be the correct location at the correct time posted today. We verified that much. We want to show you, and there's other videos that show the same person at the same time. So that's why we feel like this is authenticated and we're able to air it right now. We're going to pause it right before the shot of this man going limp, but we're going to watch it several times here and show you exactly what we're seeing on this video. This video starts with federal agents trying to detain a man who's in like a khaki colored sort of jacket and pants. The man can be seen when we re-rack this, you'll see it. The man can be seen on his knees on the ground with two agents on top of him trying to detain him. It's unclear if these agents know this man is armed. It's unclear if the man threatened them in any way. We don't know any of that. What I can tell you is that these agents are aggressively on top of this man, and a third, what appears to be an agent, with a tan-colored coat and jeans, and we're going to keep watching this, walks over to the scene. Watch this guy with the coat on here. He has nothing, it doesn't appear he has anything in his hand until he reaches down and tries to help detain this guy. There are clear, more zoomed in videos where I can tell you that right here, that person walks away with a gun in his right hand, which would be on the left side of the screen. That person in that tan jacket spins away with a gun in his right hand with closer imaging that you can see. Is it the man on the ground?
Now, we'll add this, guys, because we found this out today. As I was watching another show. So the amount of fraud is staggering, and there are no doubt the leaders and politicians of Minnesota, Minneapolis didn't know what was happening. In fact, they were running protection against prosecution. You're right, Brad. And actually, we're gonna get into that after this because I have some points to bring up about Tim Walz knowing this stuff, and he was very complicit, in my opinion. But what I wanted to add was I found out today that the
It's worse than that. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. That's why I say Tim Watts is going to prison.
Oh yeah, he's
because
already
of
subpoenaed.
because there was people that were whistleblowers that was coming out about it, and Tim Watts purposely went after them.
Yep. There's stuff out,
Because
guys. He got subpoenaed.
remember,
The Attorney General got subpoenaed, as well as the mayor of St. Paul and the mayor.
remember
So all four of them.
if some of y'all might not remember, but Tim Watts ran a campaign on getting rid of the fraud that's in Minnesota.
He did. And the actions he took when he got in office, he took them very slowly. I'll just say that. But anyway, I want to mention this. The model gun, I found out today, the model gun that the guy had is known for discharges. So think about that. Known for discharges. So possibly what people are saying is that it discharged when the guy took it, it discharged, and that's the first shot. Because if you look at the video, somebody shoots you, you're not going to get up like that. Dude got up after the first shot. I don't think he got shot the first time. I think it was the gun that discharged, but let's keep going.
Brown's gun, unclear. We don't know whose it is. But it is at that point when it freezes is when we hear the gunshot. Okay? And we don't know where, right here. We know there's a gun in the hand of that man right there. Again, is it the person on the ground's gun? Unclear. Is it an agent's gun? Unclear. But this moment right here is when a shot is fired. The person shooting the video then swears and says, oh my, they just shot him. And then you hear a series of more gunshots. There's about, call it 3 seconds in between the first.
Let me ask y'all this: put yourself in the pants or whatever. Pause. Put yourself in the position of the cop, and a gun goes off. How are you going to react? You're probably gonna go to shooting too. So, like I said, the model gun he had is known for discharges. It's a possibility, guys. You gotta look at the whole thing. It's a possibility that first shot was the gun discharging.
So,
and what appears to be.
So,
go ahead.
Add up some context on this too. So, when the guy took the officer grabbed the gun. Those other officers didn't see him grab the gun. Nope. So the suspect, I forgot his name, but the suspect, he reached for his gun. And so like it was all this is slowed down, but it happened really fast. And so they assumed he was going for his gun because of the fact that they knew he had a gun. And so that's the reason why this shit happened.
He resisted the whole time. The whole time he was resisting. I mean, how are you?
Well, they was in the middle of doing the operation, and you cannot purposely get in front of the officer. When they tell you to get back, you have to get back.
You do, man. I'm actually sitting here. I'm actually looking for. There was a short where the woman mentioned the model of the gun. I'll go ahead and play this, but I'm gonna look for this.
A rally of other shots. I can't read anything else into this right now without other angles, without law enforcement experts, use of force experts to weigh in, because we can't make judgment. But that is precisely what this shows. People online are wondering if the man was disarmed before he was shot to death. I can't answer that question. This video doesn't answer that question, but that is the big question that people are asking online, and that has gotten people so upset.
And one thing I'm wondering as I look at that as well is this is an area with so many businesses. I'm wondering if any of their security cameras caught this from other angles that authorities will eventually be able to determine.
Absolutely, they all have.
There's also what appears to be a woman in the red jacket. You see that right there, about 6 feet from this happening?
She looks like she's got really close shooting video.
Incredibly important video. There's another video that's going around of the man who's on the ground who was shot. Call it a minute or so before this went down. And that video shows somebody driving past the area, And the guy who's on the ground is actually just like a precursor to this, standing up, talking, verbal, dialoguing with an agent. And it doesn't look that tense, and there's no pushing.
Have we confirmed that yet? Can we show that yet?
No, we have not gotten
Okay.
confirmed yet, but it's going around. It appears to be the same person. So what's difficult, obviously, with social media, our job is to verify facts, and it's super hard when things suddenly go viral and we don't know who shot it, and we can't
Time out.
authenticate exactly
Who's
everything
reporting
that you
this?
see on social media, which is why.
What channel is reporting this?
Care 11. They might be in Minnesota. Yeah, I think this is Care 11 from Minnesota.
Hold on. What?
Yeah, I think it's
Care 11? Yeah, whatever, dude. You fucking. I have watched y'all lied on your countless times on your fucking. Yeah, whatever.
And this guy's very well traveled, folks. That he's saying he's been in the city. He's been actually in the city. So
I'm here in Minnesota as we speak.
exactly.
I'm making a food delivery.
Exactly. So he has seen them and he has watched them before.
Yeah, full of shit.
We have to be careful.
Well, let's remind people what DHS is saying, what they've released about the situation. DHS says at 9:05 a.m. Central Time, DHS law enforcement officers were conducting a targeted operation in Minneapolis against an illegal alien wanted for violent assault. An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. They show the picture of it. The officers attempted to disarm the suspect, but the armed suspect violently resisted. More details on the armed struggle are forthcoming. Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, an agent fired defensive shots. Medics on the scene immediately delivered medical aid to the subject, but was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect also had 2 magazines and no ID. This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement. About 200 rioters arrived at the scene and began to obstruct and assault law enforcement on the scene. Crowd control measures were deployed for the safety of the public and law enforcement. The situation is evolving. More information forthcoming. We want to point out that Chief Brian O'Hara says that this man is a citizen of the city, 37-year-old white male who is a lawful gun owner and did have a permit to carry. So that much we do know.
And in addition, Chief O'Hara said when asked about the DHS statement, people were asking, can you confirm what DHS said? And Chief O'Hara at this point says they don't have that information. They have not been given that information.
It's also very important to point out what that press release does not say. It says that, and you correct me if I'm wrong if you want to pull it back up, it says that a man approached with a 9mm handgun. It doesn't say he had it in his hand. It doesn't say he was pointing it at officers. It just says that a man had a gun, which he has a right to do. It doesn't say that he actually threatened them with it. But it does say at the end, their hyperbole is that he was intending on harming as many officers as possible, which no one can prove at this point from what we've seen.
And
Ain't that something, folks? We don't know. Don't nobody know. All it says the investigation is ongoing. And let's see what the authorities say about this shit.
We have that are unanswered. First and foremost is that Alex Preddy approached Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. I want to go back to one of the videos, and I know you can see it there, and I want to ask you about what you're seeing, because multiple angles of this incident
Warning, this is Communist News Network,
show him holding up a cell phone and recording it, not a gun. Did he at any point pull out his weapon?
Network, I like that.
Dana,
funny.
good morning, and thanks for having me. The weapon, and we do know that the suspect did bring a weapon, a loaded 9mm high-capacity handgun to a riot. We do know that. As far as what happened in that intervening moment with the video that you just showed, that's going to come to light through the investigation. That's being investigated, and those facts and those questions will be answered soon enough.
Okay, but the Homeland Security Secretary is not waiting for that investigation to take place before saying that Alex Preddy was, quote, brandishing a weapon. Let's go to video 7, because, of course, you know this far better than I. The definition of brandishing is waving or flourishing something, especially a weapon, as a threat or an anger and excitement. That's just a still photo of what Alex Preddy appears to be holding. There is nothing that we have seen that showed him, as Secretary Noem said, brandishing a weapon. Have you, sir, seen something different to support what the Secretary said?
Dan, I think what we need to take a look at here is the situation in its totality. What happened leading up to this situation? The suspect decided to inject himself into a law enforcement action. What's not being said here is the fact that Border Patrol agents and law enforcement were conducting a targeted law enforcement effort against a violent, illegal alien that was nearby, and that suspect injected himself into that law enforcement situation with a weapon. And what happened between when that situation first came about and the shooting, that's going to be investigated, and we're going to get to the facts of that.
Well, you said yesterday that this looks like a situation where the individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement. What evidence do you have that he wanted to massacre law enforcement? Because all the videos that we have, and I do want to, we just have a still shot up now, but I do, control room, want to play one of the other videos. Let's play video number 1 again. It doesn't look anything like he's trying to massacre law enforcement. In fact, he was filming, and then it looked like he was trying to help another individual there who was pushed down by law enforcement, and then they went after him.
In fact, I believe that the fantastic training that our law enforcement partners have, the fact that they're highly trained, prevented any specific shootings of law enforcement. So good job for our law enforcement in taking him down before he was able to do that. And again, Dana, let's look at why he was there in the first place. Was he simply walking by and just happened to walk into a law enforcement situation and try to direct traffic and stand in the middle of the road and then assault, delay, and obstruct law enforcement? Or was he there for a reason? Did he fall victim to that violent and heated rhetoric by a Mayor Fry, a Governor Waltz? Look, Dana, they're trying to portray Border Patrol agents and ICE agents as Gestapo, Nazi, and many other words. Did this individual fall victim, as many others have, to that type of heated rhetoric?
I want to stay focused on this incident right now, because what you were saying is that he went there to try to stop this law enforcement operation. All of the video that we have seen shows him documenting it with his cell phone, which is a lawful thing to do. And the only time he seemed to interact with law enforcement is when they went after him, when he was trying to help an individual who law enforcement pushed down. So where do you have the evidence to show that he was trying to impede that, that law enforcement operation?
Sure, Dan, at first he was there in the scene. He was in the scene actively impeding and assaulting law enforcement to the point.
But that's not illegal. He wasn't
Dana,
impeding it. He was filming it, which is a legal thing to do in the United States of America.
Dana, let's don't freeze frame adjudicate this now. He was there for a reason, and that reason was to impede law enforcement to the point.
What evidence do you have of that?
And here's a good point, Dana, is the fact that de-escalation techniques were utilized during this action. Those de-escalation techniques, whether it was physically trying to remove them from that law enforcement scene, that active law enforcement scene in which law enforcement were going after a violent illegal alien, or the use of pepper spray, which is another de-escalation technique. Those techniques did not work. Officers always try to use the minimum amount of force necessary to either effect an arrest, which in this case was more than likely 18 U.S.C. 111, assault on a federal officer, or
Where did he assault a federal officer in any of the video that you have seen? Because it looked to us from every angle, sir, that he was approached by them when he was helping another individual who was pushed down. What evidence do you have that he was assaulting any law enforcement?
Dana, we don't need a suspect's help in an active law enforcement scene.
When you say
we don't need
suspect,
his help.
what is
We
he
didn't ask
suspected
his
of?
help. That's an active law enforcement scene. He knew that was an active law enforcement scene, especially when the officers approached him, and it's very evident he did not need to be where he was, and he
when
decided
somebody
on his own to stay there.
So when somebody is pushed down and a person's instinct is to help that person, when somebody's pushed down by law enforcement, you're saying that you just stand back and let law enforcement do what they're doing? I mean, is that really human nature?
You know, Dana, every situation is different. What our officers are faced with here in Minneapolis are chaotic, very difficult and violent situations in which individuals, this suspect is
Here's the
not the only
bullshit
one
with
to
Dana
bring
Bash,
a
bro.
load
And here's the bullshit. This is the reason why I can't stand these motherfuckers. Right? This is the same fucking bitch who actually reported on a this was years ago. She actually reported on a grape that happened on a train station, and instead of people stopping the perpetrator, they all pulled their phones out and started recording. She reported on this. Now she's saying, well, usually when stuff like this happen, people want to. I'm like, bruh, that's the problem with CNN. Y'all talk outside both of y'all fucking necks at the same fucking time, bro. This shit is ridiculous.
I feel you, dude.
loaded weapon to a riot. The situations are chaotic and ever changing. Follow directions for law enforcement. Don't inject yourself knowingly beforehand into a law enforcement situation.
With respect, it feels as though in some ways you're blaming the victim here.
The victims are the Border Patrol agents. I'm not blaming the Border Patrol agents. The victim are the Border Patrol agents. The suspect put himself in that situation. The victims are the Border Patrol agents there.
I want to go back to the gun, sir, because I think this is really, really critical. You can see an agent, and I just want to go to, let's see here, video 5. You can see a screenshot of an agent in a green jacket approach Preddy, and then he appeared to take a gun away. When the agent took the gun away, which seems as though it was Preddy's gun, that happened before Preddy was shot. Why was an unarmed man shot multiple times by law enforcement, by your Border Patrol agents?
Dana, you don't know he was unarmed. I don't know he was unarmed. That's freeze frame adjudication of a crime scene via a photo. That's why we have investigators. That's why we have an investigation that is going to answer those questions. How many shots were fired? Who fired shots? Where was the guns? Where were the guns located? All those questions are going to be answered.
I think you can see the screen.
In the investigation. We're not going to adjudicate that here on TV.
So check this out. Check this out. Pause it real quick. Pause it real quick. So let's just say he was unarmed, right? Did he knew that he got unarmed? No. He didn't know that he got unarmed, and the other cops probably did not know he got unarmed either.
Yeah, it happened.
Right? I mean, sorry, disarmed. The other cops probably didn't know that he got disarmed. But the problem is that he still reached for the gun, even though he did not know he had he didn't have his gun on him no more. The officer who shot him did not know he didn't have his gun on him no more. So what y'all want these ICE officers to be fucking perfect, but y'all won't give them the same fucking grace that y'all want from ICE officers, but y'all won't refuse to give them the same grace. It doesn't make fucking sense.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
A video of one of your agents taking the gun away, and that happened before Preddy was shot.
We don't know that agent was taking any gun away. That could have been the agent's, because we don't know that. the facts are going to come to light.
So you're
as to what
disputing the video
exactly
that that's what happened?
with an investigation. That's why we investigate.
Well, with respect, you say that's why we investigate, but you're also drawing other conclusions that sort of fly in the face of waiting for an investigation. I just want to also go back to what I was asking about with.
Hold on, wait,
regard
what?
to
You're asking
Secretary
him
Holmes said,
questions,
that he was
bitch.
brandishing.
Go ahead, cook, man.
Not bad. I put something in my I put something in my mouth and I was chewing it.
Check this out.
I thought I had my mic muted.
Listen to this perspective here. I want y'all to listen to this perspective here, because this is what I've been trying to tell folks. Stay your punk ass at the house. Just stay your ass at the house.
Here's my hot take after watching some additional footage from the guy from Minnesota. And here's how I feel. I feel bad for him because he really let the propaganda get to him to a point to where he felt bad for being successful. But then at the same time, he felt like he needed to be a justice warrior and fight for people who don't know him, came into the country illegally. Some of them had committed crimes. And there's millions of people before the migrants that came here that came into the country the right way, and they're living great lives here in America instead of coming in here the wrong way and being undocumented because they don't have papers. And so now this gentleman, he loses his life. He decides instead of bringing a protest sign, he brings a firearm. Someone gets pepper sprayed. There's a tussle and an altercation. Somewhere across the board, there's a firearm being recovered at the scene. And now guess what? You don't have your life. You don't get to go home to your family. And you just threw away an additional 50 or 60 years if all you would have did was just stay at home instead of thinking you were a justice warrior. For what? That's where our problem lies.
Not to mention he's a nurse in the hospital. So now, what about all the lives you could have saved doing your job? Huh?
The problem is not why these people are crashing out. The problem is they're crashing out for a fake narrative while the politicians are at home eating steak every day.
Trying to tell you.
And watching them die and lose their lives in the streets. For people who, if they went into their countries, they wouldn't even protest for them. And that's the problem. And so I do feel sorry for him, but all actions have consequences. And honestly, if I'm being honest, if you guys would have had the same energy for Obama and Trump, nobody would even be complaining. But you guys didn't protest shit during that time. And now you guys are up in roars and up in outrage for what? To turn around and lose your lives and give these ICE agents any opportunity to shoot you in the court of law and actually get away with it because you guys are doing stupid shit. And it's not worth it.
The reason why they're doing this is because the Democrats put a battery in their back and they charged them up. And the reason why the Democrats don't say anything about it is because the Democrats realize they are useful idiots. Because let's just be honest, if the Democrats don't win the midterms, if they actually do not win the midterms, they're fucking done. As the Democrat Party is done. Yep. It will be a very, 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 very long.
They might gain some seats. I got a feeling they might gain some seats, man. There's some idiots.
No, even after I have it's called Don't Believe the Hype. That's what I got.
Yep.
You gotta realize there's people, there's independents that's watching this shit. A lot of them do not like this shit that's going on with ICE. And a lot of them do not like the fact that the people who voted for the immigration shit, a lot of them do not like the fact that how Democrats have been, how Democrats has handled this shit.
They've been milking
Democrats have
all they can.
Well, literally, Democrats have been protesting ever since Trump got in office.
Yep.
Remember what happened with Doge?
Opposition party. Doge
Yeah,
actually found the fraud. Found the fraud, and y'all didn't want them to find the fraud. Then we get this shit with Minnesota and Somalis and shit, and all this damn fraud going on in Minnesota. By the way, welcome in Crypto Dragon.
What's good, bro?
We chilling, man. Let me bring up this point, y'all, to y'all when it comes to fraud in Minnesota. So, people said, Waltz didn't know about the fraud. Okay, look, large-scale fraud risks were known across the state-administered programs during his tenure. State agency under his executive authority repeatedly missed, delayed, or mishandled warning signs. Walz publicly defended agency handling and, in critics' view, moved into serious structural reforms only after scandals became unavoidable and nationally visible. So what does he do? He ends up, okay, well, check this out. Feeding Our Future fraud grew dramatically during COVID. What's up? What's up?
Hold on. Can you answer something that happened in college not too long ago?
You talking about this right here?
6. No, it's before that one.
Talking about that?
Crazy how MAGA is suddenly anti-2A. Here's the funny thing about that, bro. Whenever you get a concealed permit, if I remember correctly, most states require you to take a concealed permit class, safety class. Am I correct?
Yes, because you have to here in Texas.
Sean?
Most states, yes.
Okay, so the first one of the main things they teach you about when you get a concealed permit, they teach you is how to de-escalate the situation and how to handle a situation while you're pro 2A, while you're in the presence of a police officer. So the fact that he has a concealed permit, he knows this. It's not like it's not like you can forget. This is something you're not going to forget. So they teach you how to handle yourself with an officer and also with a say an armed suspect or a armed person who's trying to cause harm onto you. They teach you these things in your classes. So the fact that he did everything wrong prior towards him getting shot, he did everything wrong. And so my thing is, say if I was in his shoes, my hands is, hey, I'm putting my hands up. I battle it out in court.
Exactly. But he didn't do that. He didn't do that.
He didn't want to do that.
With a gun. He went to the protest.
And no, he went with a protest with a gun and two clips. With 2 clips and no ID. So my thing is, who the fuck you trying to fool? 6 figure. Who the fuck you trying to fool? They might be able to fool your ass, but they ain't gonna fool me because I have something called it's called common sense, my brother.
Exactly.
So stop saying MAGA is anti-2A because the left side are pissed off because Donald Trump got reelected. They cannot handle a loss. And the fact that you're acting like this is a new occurrence. No, fucking the left have been doing this for a long time. They've been going to protests with AK-47s and shit like that.
The left is actually more violent than the right.
Because of the fact that you have a concealed permit with no ID. Interesting.
Exactly.
Which you're required by law to have your ID on you at all times.
And your permit card.
Especially if you have a fucking firearm. Are you fucking kidding me?
Exactly. Had no ID, had 2 clips.
Fucking idiot.
Man, the way I think being a gun owner, I ain't taking 2 clips with me unless I'm about to start some shit. Or I know some shit finna pop off. And I need ammo. But first of all, why are you going to a fucking
No, John, I am not smart, John.
Fucking gun? Why are you going to a protest with a gun?
I am not smart, John. I'm just using common sense. Common sense should tell you that shit. Like, if you've already been trained, you should have been trained on this. If you have not been trained on this, then it's the state of Minnesota's fault.
I mean, think about it like this, man. They're a sanctuary city, first off. So we already know the federal government know y'all got a large amount of damn immigrants, whether they be illegal or legal. So you go there, and then as the governor and as the mayor of that city, you refuse to cooperate with ICE. Mind you, Georgia, Florida, Texas all have ICE operations going there simultaneously at the same time. And you don't hear none of this shit going on in them states, do you? You know why? Because the governor said, come on in, do what you got to do. Do y'all realize that they'll have these illegal immigrants that have violent or any type of criminal records? They'll have them in the jail. ICE is supposed to go to the jail, pick them up. Do you know these motherfuckers release them out on the street? So then where ICE got to go? Huh? Where they got to go? Where they got to go?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
It's just crazy, man.
This morning, we learned that an ICE officer shot and killed someone in Minneapolis. My deepest condolences to the family, to the loved ones who had to learn about this tragic event on national television. We've been warning for weeks that the Trump administration's dangerous, sensationalized operations are a threat to our public safety, that someone was going to get hurt.
Well, if they're a threat to public safety, why you don't have the cops out there, you dumbass? Huh? If they're a threat to public safety, why are you trying to make sure that the damn public is safe? So Minnesotans, y'all need to damn get rid of this mother. He ain't running anyway, but really, seriously, he's damn shame.
Just yesterday, I said exactly that. What we're seeing is the consequences of governance designed to generate fear, headlines, and conflict. It's governing by reality TV. And today, that recklessness cost someone their life. I've reached out to Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem, and I'm waiting to hear back. Let me be clear. Donald Trump and his administration do not care much about Minnesota. That's been pretty evident.
I don't want to hear this, bruh. I don't want to hear this shit what Tim Walsh got to say, bro. I'll be real with you, bro. I have heard this shit twice, and every single time I hear him fucking talk, I'm just like, oh, y'all niggas really believe what the fuck y'all niggas really eating this shit. Because when Renee Good, when she got shot, when she got popped, do you know what the three words Tim Watts, the first 3 words Tim Watts said when he found out that that woman got shot? What? Anybody know? Thank you, God.
What?
Those are the first 3 words that Tim Watts said. No, like, I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But let's just be honest. Let's be honest. Whenever that woman got shot, no one has not talked about the shit that has been uncovered by Nick Shirley.
I said that to
like the
somebody
shit.
on Facebook before. I said that to somebody on Facebook today. I said it's funny how, you know, all of this stuff's going down at the same time that all this fraud has happened. Now you got this shit. Of course he said thank God. If you think
So
about it,
it's like this, guys.
now off of him in fraud now.
So it's like this, guys. Some of the shit that what has actually came out from that Somali fraud case, bro, cases, it literally shows Tim Watts financially benefited from this. Not only Tim Watts, the mayor, pretty much every Democrat surrounding honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely 100% honest with you. What it's starting to look like, bruh, it's starting to look like that. You know that woman who got allegedly, the woman who got killed in Minnesota. I think she was a representative or senator or something like that. Yeah, it's starting to look like Tim Watts did that shit. It's starting to look like he killed her. He had homeboy to kill her allegedly, but that's what it looked like, in my opinion.
And why would you say that again?
Because the shit that was discovered, guys, all that fraud, he looked like, you know, allegedly could have hired somebody to do that for him, if you know what I'm saying. Because,
Wasn't they saying that before about the
said what?
other people that got? Wasn't they saying that before about the other people that
Sean,
got shot
I
in
hear
Minnesota? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So, Max, what was that they were saying about the other shit that happened?
Yeah, I'm talking about it was the rep.
Oh, that's what you.
I
Yeah,
think
the
it
other
was a.
shit.
His shit's
Yes.
fucking up. He's cutting in and out, and he doesn't realize it. Sean.
Not only was. Yeah.
Hey, but hey, let's play this real quick. It has to go.
Oh,
With
am I cutting?
Yeah, you cutting in and out, but let's play this real quick while you figure it out.
The first story I want to get into is the story of what's going on in Minnesota. By the way, imagine if you were to say somebody, a reporter, writes a negative hit piece on you. Your name is Tim Waltz. All right, whatever. Imagine a podcaster does a full-on investigation on you. Boom. Here's what Tim Waltz's background's all about. All right, whatever. Imagine if Fox News does something on you. Yeah, that's bad, right? But what's worse than Minnesota's Department of Human Services? This is a tweet that none of us saw that happened on September 11 of last year when Minnesota's Department of Human Services employees sent a message to Kamala Harris, okay? September 11, Rob, can we show the date so they can see it on the bottom, please? Zoom in a little bit. There you go. September
This is some shit, y'all. Look at this shit.
11, 2024. They send it to her. It only gets 45,000 views. Let's read it together, Rob. Miss Harris, please listen to Minnesota state employees who work every day to deliver best services possible to our state and people who expect no less and pay our wages. Tim Waltz has caused incredible harm to our state and agencies, retaliated against whistleblowers, against fraud. Zoom in a little bit. So what are all these things called? Feeding our future, $250 million. Okay. Child care assistant, $100 million. Frontline worker bonus pay, $45 million. Evergreen recovery, $28 million. Medicaid, 11. 10.4, 9.5, all Medicaid. Employee benefits, 8.6 million. Medicaid, 7.7, 5.4 million. Unemployment benefits, 4.7 million. SNAP, 4.1. Medicaid, 4 million, 3 million, 2.6, 1.8, 1.6 million. Futuristic Management Group, 1 million. Medicaid. And you have Medicaid autism clinics, $501 million, give or take. Then another tweet comes out saying the fact that why is it that in Minnesota, check this out, autism claims to Medicaid in Minnesota after Somalians opened their own centers. 2018, 3 million. 2019, I don't even know what you call that, 18x to be exact, 54 million. Next year, 77 million. 2021, 183 million. 2022, 79 million.
Oh my God.
2023, 399 million. And if you go a little bit lower,
COVID happened about right here.
they ask Grok to verify it, and Grok even responds back, okay? Have any of these guys been held accountable in Minnesota? Look at Grok, go a little bit lower. Yes, the FBI and DOJ are investigating Medicaid fraud in Minnesota autism centers. Many serve in Somalia's communities. Ashraf Farhan Hassan was charged September 2025, which was 2 months ago, with wire fraud. $40 million scheme-related housing fraud charges include Mukhtar Hassan Adin, Mustafa Daib Ali, and others, obviously many traditional American names. Probes continue with searches and links to other scams, some funds reportedly sent abroad. And you're looking at this thing, right? And then Department of Human and Health, Rob, go back to their tweet of what they sent yesterday that got some 25 million views, okay? This is the one, Rob, go a little bit lower. Is this the one that got 25 million views? Go a little bit lower. Yeah, this is the one. 33 million views.
The long one.
So go all the way to the bottom.
Do y'all hear this shit? Do y'all hear all this fraud going on in Minnesota? And that we just so happen to have all this ice. What would it be too far-fetched to say that Tim Walz and some other people in management in Minnesota would say, you know what? They're starting to find out this shit. So maybe we just need to just have a little diversion. How about we don't cooperate with ICE as they come into our state? How about we just go ahead and incite a little bit here and incite a little bit there and see how the people respond? We don't give a fuck what happens because it ain't on us because nobody don't know we doing this shit. Somebody gets killed because they being stupid. Somebody else gets killed because they take a gun to a protest. The First Amendment says nothing about protest. It says peaceful assembly. Yes, I know a protest can be categorized as an assembly, but peaceful is where you draw the line. You know, you can go from peaceful to not peaceful by just making a whole lot of noise and disturbing the peace. Did you not realize that? So, you know, come on, man. Use common sense.
I'm first to show what they're responding to. So here's a Dustin George, a damning quote on Tim Walz's failure to stop fraud consuming Minnesota. No one was doing anything about the red flags. He said it was like someone was stealing money from the cookie jar and they kept refilling it. This is New York Times reporting on this. That's how bad it is. How fraud swamped Minnesota's social services system on Tim Walz's watch. 33 million views. Let's read what this tweet is. Go to the top, Rob. So Tim Walz is 100% responsible for massive fraud in Minnesota. We let him know early on, helping for partnership and stopping it, but no response. Walz systematically retaliated, betting against whistleblowers, using monitoring threats, repression, and did his best to discredit fraud reports. Instead of partnership, we got the full weight of retaliation by Tim Walz, certain DFL members, and in different mainstream media. You can go a little bit lower. In addition to retaliating against whistleblowers, he disempowered the Office of Legislative Auditor, allowing agencies to disregard their audit findings and guidance. Okay? This is a cascade of systemic failures leading up to Tim Walz. Agency leaders appointed by Tim Walz willfully disregarded rules and laws to keep fraud reports quiet, even to the extent of threatening families.
What was that you said, Max? You don't doubt that someone got someone else allegedly off?
Mm-hmm.
You hear this shit, folks? You're hearing it here right here on the 3-Man Podcast.
Because he's gonna, when all of this shit is all said and done, he's going to prison for quite some time. Because even the mayor knew about this shit, and
kickbacks.
All you gotta do is look at their you gotta look at the campaign shit. All you gotta look at is the campaign funds.
Campaign money.
They got a lot of money from the same motherfucker who got
It's on the list of funds, bro. Feeding all that shit. All them companies that are Somalia companies that have the Somalian CEOs. They set up the damn LLCs. All that shit. Look at the donations on the damn campaign. The shit's listed. It's all public record. Told you the motherfuckers, and you wonder why they say they got low IQ. They doing the same shit in every Somalia heavy city. Massachusetts, Boston. You got Columbus, Ohio. All these spots, they doing the same shit. They rinse and repeating on the motherfucker. That's all they doing.
Of whistleblowers. Go a little bit lower. That's pretty wild, by the way. Keep going a little bit lower, Rob. Next paragraph. As staff, we firsthand withstand and observe fraud happening, yet we were shut down, reassigned, and told to keep quiet. Sometimes more leadership did not want to appear to discriminate against certain communities and were unwilling to take action such as stopping fraud that would have an adverse impact on their image. To this date, no single agency leader has been held accountable for their role in fraud, whether it's Shireen Gandhi, great last name, Jess Gale, Jody Harpstead, Natasha Mertz, Eric Grumdahl, or others. It's a structure created and maintained by Tim Walz, who had created an environment of interrelated agencies, institutions against the media. Go a little bit lower in the media. Tim Walz is dishonest, lacks ethics and integrity, has poor leadership skills, and has never taken accountability for his role in the fraud. Instead, he deflects by blaming national politics for his own failings and distracts the public image. It's just terrible for the state to say this. As such, we can't find fraud in Minnesota alone, hence why we're pleading to the federal levels of the government. We're grateful to numerous solid politicians, especially the fraud committee and media outlets. Thank you, New York Times, for bringing the plight of Minnesota to the national stage. Tom, how bad is this?
This is terrible. What they've done, and let me paint the picture for you. This and the coverage by the New York Times, everything else, it comes down like this. The Somalis, a large number of Somalis one of whom is in court on a $14 million charge. So this is not a sweeping statement. But the New York Times said that it was a significant number of Somalis that were involved in the fraud. What they do is they create a fake agency. That's the allegation. Money comes in from the federal government and they use it for other things. And they send it back. You know what remittances are? Remittances are money that leaves the United States. California has a very large amount of remittances that leave the United States from Mexican families sending it to their parents and relatives in Mexico. There is absolute fact that a couple of the people that are prosecuted, the money was going back to Somali to basically bad people.
Al-Shabaab, a freaking terror organization, to name one of them.
Just one. That's exactly right. And so what happened here was Tim Walsh got pinched and went with it. How much power did the Somalis have? Vinny, I'll ask you, how much power did the Somalis have if he said, no, we're going to investigate this. We can't be doing this. What happens the next election?
They don't elect him, and they use the word racist. He's racist. You're
That's
racist.
right. That's right. And by the way, and who is their queen?
Ilhan, I hate America, Omar.
That's exactly right. Pat, that's what happened. The Somalis are using this as a welfare system and a...
Speaking of welfare system, check this out, folks. Listen to this now. So taking into consideration all he's already said about having the funding going to these false, businesses from the government, think about it like this. Sharia law, they can have several wives at one time. Welfare, you can't stay in the house with the chick, right? So you being a solid Somali man, you go get 3 wives. Oh, and the Feeding Our Future and all that shit, they had another program that was for home loans. So you go get you 3 wives and go buy you 4 townhouses on the same fucking block. Put a bitch in each damn townhouse, you stay in another one. Then they can damn babysit for each other. They put the damn address in as a daycare and get money from the damn government on welfare and into each home because they babysitting each other's kids.
You want to hear something? You want to hear something funny about everything you just said? They were kind of doing that.
That's what I'm saying. They making money hand over fist in that bitch. And these motherfuckers shut the damn government down so they can have more of that shit.
On your fucking dime.
Minded ass Negroes voting for the Democratic Party. And guess what? They ain't shut down the government to goddamn get you reparations, did they? Nope.
It's funny how
that shit's crazy.
I said this the other day. Some motherfucker got mad at me I was like, for what? Telling you the truth? And I was just like,
people don't want to know the truth, bro.
I was like, what's the point of even talking to black people about, who you should vote for? I was just like, they're going to vote for who the hell they want to, regardless. I was like this, they're going to vote for the same person over and over again. I was like, it's at a point to where if I'm a politician, if I'm running somebody's campaign, I tell them just ignore black people all in general. If you're a Democrat, they're going to vote for you regardless.
Yep. They're going to vote for you regardless. 98% voted for Kamala Harris in the black community. 98 women. What was this, like 78% men? Wasn't it 80 something? What was it, man?
It was 80, it was like around 87%.
Black men?
Yep. Voted for Trump.
90% black women?
Yep.
I wonder how
92%.
The
92%.
There are some people waking up. There are some people waking up. I didn't see the damn TikTok reels. There's some people.
Who's waking up is the problem. Who's waking up? Because only 20, like, if you listen to dumbass motherfuckers like Corey Holcomb and shit, there's a reason why.
They're not waking up. They still plantation.
Yeah, see, there's a reason why the last election, damn near most black people voted for Kamala Harris and she still lost.
Well, our damn population isn't what it is, what it used to be either.
Nah, your political power ain't what it used to be.
Exactly, because of the damage we've done to ourselves with black on black crime and abortion.
Well, it's more than that. It's more than that. Because as much as I wanted to say, yeah, I agree, it's more than it's the fact that whenever your culture is like you glorify the worst shit. Like there was something I heard. Have anybody ever seen a TV show called Yellowstone?
Yeah, I've seen Yellowstone.
All right, so good TV show. I like it. I really do like it. Good TV show. There was a part of and one thing I do like about Yellowstone. It shows you legends, like actual fucking legends. Like it showed you George. What's his name? All my exes living in Texas. Like I'm George Strait. Yeah. So it showed you actual fucking legends. And the funny thing is, what was his name? Rick. Yeah, Rick. He went to get some. It's some clickers you could pull on your cowboy boots. And so he was showing one of the guys from rank 6'6". Yeah, or rank 6s. And so he was showing the guy that he was like, look at these clickers. He was like, that's something. He was like, I haven't seen anything like these in 30 years. And he said something that stuck with me. He was just like, yeah. He's like, the fucked up part about it is when that legend dies, that will be the last of him. And ain't no one younger trying to be the next legend. And I really thought about that shit. I was just like, wow. Because there's legends I have met in the trucking industry. When they die, ain't no more left because there ain't no younger person trying to grow up to be super trucker.
Right, I feel you on that.
And I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. I never really thought about it like that until I seen that movie. Like, yo, all the legends we had, bruh, they gone, bruh. They ain't gonna. We don't have nobody to replace them.
Well, go back to that stuff you was talking about with the type of dudes that like people like Corey Holcomb. Cause remember we were supposed to get to this too now.
Well, dudes like Corey Holcomb.
It's beef. I got a little something Charleston White might have said about it, but I ain't seen this shit. This is a blind reaction.
Well, we should be past. We're past this part with this. What you're about to show. We're past that.
Yeah, I know that. But I said it's a segue into it's something that Charleston White was talking about with this. That's why they, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who out there.
Well, what was what was Charleston White talking about?
I don't know. So I've not seen this. This is a blind reaction.
I'm sorry, bro. Your volume's low, bro.
I was saying it's a blind reaction. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've not seen this video at all. I said, let's go ahead and blind react to this shit. You ready?
Sure.
Sucking. I don't dick suck.
No, nigga,
Man,
we have
what you
watched
talking
this
about? I don't
shit.
if you
Dude, let me produce, bruh. Just let me produce.
All right.
Chill.
want to get back to the conversation, ain't no, because you ain't gonna do, because you're not gonna do. Come at me with that dick sucking again. You're not gonna come at me with. See, I suck again. We can go all back right now. We can go all back right now. I'm with it.
Boy, you use your paper to you would normally never be around. You an ugly boy. You an ugly boy. You brag on having no children out of
My bad,
wedlock.
Sean.
You got a picture? I'm a dirtbag. You got a
My
Nobody
bad,
want no
Sean.
kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer. nigga. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate good with you. The show, you probably was disappointed because you ain't get on the show. That's because I didn't know you and you was with dude. You see where the show at? Meet me outside
Can you
one day
pause
and
it
say,
real
Corey,
quick?
I'm trying to earn something.
sir.
We good.
Cook, man.
This is what I call a disloyal, dishonest, Corey Holcomb. You know what Corey Holcomb remind me of?
Go ahead, man.
Corey Holcomb remind me of the niggas that I did my best to stay away from. No, I'm being serious.
I know, man. I know. I know.
Seriously, he reminds me of. All right, I remember it was this chick I was trying to smash one day. It was this chick.
Story time, folks.
She little cute little Indian chick. She was straight. She was straight for the stroke. You know, she had a baby, and I don't know whatever that baby. Once she pushed that baby out, baby made her kind of look a little bit. I don't know. It made her look a little bit better. I couldn't explain it, but apparently I was over my friend's house, and you know, this is back in the day, nigga was running the streets. I was over my friend's house. His partner, he came over to the house and shit, right? And so I'm talking to her. I'm talking to her. I'm texting her and all that shit. And my partner was like, "Man, who you caking on the phone with?" And I was just like, "Oh man, y'all remember Indian joint? You don't remember her?" And I showed the picture. He was like, "Oh, I know her." I was just like, "Yeah, man." I was just like, "Shoot, man. Oh, you know her, man?" I was like, "Shit. She talking to anyone?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about that." I was just like, "Man, I'm trying to get with this one. Why the hell this nigga went behind my back and start dirty macking, talking about me to her and shit?" And she literally was just like, "So you telling people we smashed and yada yada?" I was just like,
damn.
I was like, "What?
Damn.
What are you talking about?"
What more do you want from me?
Damn.
I was like, "Yo, what the fuck you talking about?" She was just like, "Well, this bitch ass nigga Dylan told me that you saying that you trying to get with me after you smashed and yada yada yada." I was just like, "Nah, I didn't say that." I was like, "Man, I'm trying to get with Shawty." And so it went from me trying to smash to you a cornball because you lying on your dick. Now, this is the same dude to where she had to call me and ask me could I do a welfare check on him because he's talking about unaliving himself.
Oh hell, man.
She did not like she did not like my reaction because I told her you should text him, tell him to do it to save the world some carbon because he's a waste of fucking space. And she was like, "You gonna be like that?" And yada yada. I was just like, I don't f with dudes. I was like, I don't f with that. I was like, I don't f with dudes like that. Like, no. I was like, dude. First of all, dude lied to you about me just because he was afraid of competition. So there's one thing, you know. There's one thing saying, you know, talking shit, but there's another thing lying about my character, into where I have to stand up for myself. And so I was just like, yeah, he could just tell him to run around with some scissors. Let's see what happens. And I'm supposed to be the nice one. I'm like, no, F that. I said F that ish.
Run around with some scissors, dog.
Yeah. F that shit. I ain't being a nice guy to what some some sucker who's scared to outman me for some cooch.
You said
F.
Corey remind you of a nigga like that, dog?
You said what?
You said Corey remind you of a nigga that's like that, bro.
Yeah, he remind me of that because there's multiple times Corey Holcomb has done some sucker shit. There's been multiple
He did
times.
call old girl out. He ain't had to say that when he said take your bitch with you.
Yeah, explain that
He ain't had to
bitch.
say that.
Explain
Blame that bitch. I
for
told her
me.
to come up in here.
For me, I lost. Not only did I lose respect for him, but he can never talk about no hard shit. He can never talk about, oh, I'm hard, yada yada yada. I'm like, look at him like, nigga, you cotton candy. Shut the hell up. You bitch. And so the fact that you had to go you see he was scared to go outside with what's his name, with Antoine Daniels, but he wasn't scared to go outside with that woman. You seen that? And so dudes like Corey Holcomb, man, he's, in my opinion, like, dude's fucking trash. Like, nigga, you ain't funny no more, bro. I'm sorry, Corey. You ain't funny no more. You got the same fucking act that you've been doing since fucking Shaq All-Star Weekend, nigga. That's a long fucking time ago.
It is a long fucking time, man.
When was Shaq, like 20 years ago?
Yeah, All-Star shit. Yeah, that's about 20 years.
So, nigga, your game, like, you literally hasn't stepped up as a comedian for 20 fucking years.
Now he damn
You've
near
been
do
doing the
songs
same
and shit.
act for
He's
20
singing
years,
and
but
shit
you,
now. He's
huh?
singing and shit now. He's singing and shit
Nigga.
now.
Hold on, so you can see my face. Hold on.
Yeah, camera.
Nigga, really?
Hold on.
This
Let
nigga
me get the fuck off
singing
this
now?
shit. He's singing now, dog.
To who? Deaf people? Who this nigga singing to? This nigga must be This nigga must be singing to Snacks or something.
He got tracks, dog. I'm trying to tell you, he got tracks. You know we can't play it because YouTube shit, but he got tracks.
No, we can't play it because it's goddamn Corey Holcomb's corny ass, nigga. When Antoine said that's gonna be his best show all year, nigga, Antoine looked like a fucking genius.
Oh shit, man. Oh
No,
shit.
I don't like the fact that the problem is Corey Holcomb represent a segment of black folks. We like to call them niggas. That's the truth.
Hey, I can't argue about that, dog.
Like, he represent, honestly, Corey Holcomb, he's a representation of the worst of us.
Yeah, I can agree with you.
He's a representation of the black men that we hope one day we won't be. Huh?
The mom should have swallowed him. Paul.
He represent the part of black men that we hope we don't get falsely identified as.
Okay.
Like, for real.
Definitely valid.
Because that shit, the shit what Corey Holcomb did with Antoine's daughter, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. That shit corny as fuck, dude.
Yeah, man. Picking about this dude the way his daughter looked, man.
But not only that, he says some egregious. Well, not only that, he says some egregious shit about his daughter, bruh. That I'm gonna be real, borderline pedophilia.
Oh yeah. Let's see if he
And the
says it in
fact
this
that this nigga said that shit, then dox her, it's trash, bruh.
I didn't even know he doxed him. I didn't
You
know
didn't,
that.
nigga. He showed a picture, nigga. Do you know Corey Holcomb? Yeah, you know Corey Holcomb could be sued, right?
Yeah, I think Anton actually is suing him. currently.
No, he can't. Antoine cannot sue, but Antoine could sue on the behalf of his daughter.
Well, I just I saw something that said he could be sued. Or the
Well, no, Corey. No, mistakenly, Corey Holcomb. Yes,
lead
he
attorney,
can be.
the lead attorney.
Yeah, league attorney. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Let's finish this up though.
We good. You got the clip with his wife?
Yeah, you got the wife.
Play the clip with that mark ass wife. By the way, if I get under your skin, you know where I'm at, homie.
Sorry about that, folks. Everybody say Wildcat, get the damn ass.
Get the clip with his wife. This is the funniest shit.
Oh, wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so
with another one, just like the other one. Now, what's your thoughts on Antoine Daniel and Corey Holcomb almost coming to blows?
Yeah, I was mad at 5150, man. Don't know won't know when you sucking their dick. But I don't want no saying when you kissing their ass and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you saying I'm sucking it, well, you better say I'm sucking dick again. You can't finna try to govern my mouth or put a muzzle on my mouth, and you wouldn't let me. I couldn't put one on yours. That means you think you tougher than me. So
sometimes it's so hard listening to Charleston White damn talk because this motherfucker man got a remedial ass speech. Remedial as shit, nigga.
Charleston
you can't
White
give me an
funny.
opportunity.
Yeah, I know, man.
I don't care what. You cannot be arguing with me, going back and forth with me, and take position. As if you go attack me. Scoot closer. I'm going in attack mode. It's really no more we can talk about. Me and that Mob James stood nose to nose. Yeah, me and Mob James stood nose to nose.
Pause.
Yeah, nah, homie. I texted Antoine. I was proud of you, homie. You stood tall. Homie. Yeah. Corey was trying to big dog him. He ain't trying to big dog him.
So what's your thoughts on Adam 22 fighting Jason Love after he allowed him to have sex with his wife?
He just mad.
Hold on, time out. Adam 22 fought Jason Love. Are you fucking serious? You know who Jason Love is, right?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Dog,
had sex with that man wife on video, nigga.
That shit is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Even niggas was saying this to Adam 22, bro. Don't let that nigga fuck your wife, bro. And this nigga, he was just like, I'm confident and all that. I was like, nigga, that nigga come anywhere near any of my bitches, bro. Like, I just be like, yo, listen here, Jason, dog, man. No disrespect, bro. Come anywhere near over here, nigga. I'm shooting and asking questions later, nigga. So what you want to do? You let that man fuck your wife, and you won't fight that nigga, man. I'll be mad too, bro.
Hell yeah.
That shit corny, bro.
That shit corny as fuck.
Almost
Jason
corny as
that's all. That's why he want to fight. Yeah, Adam wants some man. Yeah. Adam wants some dick bad, and he prefer Jason Love. So since Jason won't run that ruler through him, he won't tussle with him,
bruh.
So you don't think that should be a fight?
Yeah, nigga, Jason Love supposed to beat the out of him, and then go beat the got his wife. I'm talking about how that motherfucker be, nigga. I'm talking about nigga the lips. You hear me? Some motherfucker Benjamin Trump lips. You know.
Hey, but I think Max had mentioned something about the lead attorney talking about this whole Anton shit. Let's see what he talk about this right here.
Lead attorney here. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Listen. Oh, man. Is it going to be a lawsuit? That's what everybody that's harmed.
So for me personally, I have to figure out what that looks like. And I'm willing to do anything to protect my child, to make sure that they get the best care possible, to ensure that hopefully she can recover from this.
All right. So we are hoping that this child is on the road to recovery. Now, it looks like
Ooh, we got that reggaeton.
That shit funny.
some of you in the chat doubt that she was even harmed. And it looks like others of you in the chat will stipulate, y'all will agree that she's harmed, but y'all will justify it by saying, well, a big shout out to my man called Con Law, constitutional law. It's the First Amendment. The First Amendment of what? Of the Constitution. All right. So important stuff to know. It is one of the most important protections in America. Gives you the right to criticize others. Was Anton critical? Was Corey critical? You can speak harshly. Were these brothers speaking harshly? Expressing unpopular opinions? Blue was like, hey man, I don't really like what Corey was saying. However, but he said he didn't like it. And based on the First Amendment, you have the right to offend. Offend. Was what Corey was saying, was it offensive? Right? Now, this is really the critical part right here. It says you get to challenge power without fear of government punishment. And the First Amendment really goes, the primary purpose is to protect us from the government. Like Donald Trump or hate Donald Trump, you can talk bad about him. Like Joe Biden, like Obama, you can talk bad about these people. Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, where are the emails? Where are the emails? Well, where's the Epstein files? Nobody cares about Epstein. Where are the emails? Where's the laptop? You can ask all these questions. No one's gonna come knocking at your door. No KGB.
So yeah, folks, there you go. I don't think his suit's gonna come, bro. What you think?
You said what?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get the suit's gonna go through unless it's a civil suit. But supposedly Anton's supposed to be suing.
Hold on, who? You say you don't think Antoine can sue?
I think he can sue civilly.
Yeah, well, that's the only way you can sue. You can't sue criminally.
Yeah, he can't do criminally. Yeah.
But yeah, well, like I said, so say example, if it was Antoine, say he wanted to sue, right? Anton doesn't have no grounds to sue because you could be like, well, you was dishing the same thing, right? So the problem what Corey Holcomb did is that not only he said some egregious shit, but he said some egregious shit on top of doxing a underage girl. Try to have a 60-year-old woman talking about your underage daughter could get smashed by men too, grown men also. It's not gonna look good for you in court, nigga.
It definitely is not. Definitely is
Like honestly, you like nigga, you are guilty just off of that. Nothing, you don't need nothing else besides that. They be like, yeah, that nigga guilty. Like talking about you you can hit the pussy after you finish. That shit was crazy, bro. But yeah, Corey Holcomb, bro. Yeah, it's a wrap for him, bro. It's a wrap.
You think it's a wrap?
You hear about there's a video that came out of him slapping a woman.
No, I hadn't seen it.
Yep, came out right after Antoine did that video where he was like, Corey, you won. That would have scared me, nigga. Yeah.
That's crazy, dog.
You should never came after you should never came after my family, nigga. That's how I would hit him with. Like that's fucked up. Like it's just like if me and you were beefing, bro. Like I always thought family was off limits. Family, well, hold on, my bad. Kids, especially kids, was off limits. But the fact that Corey was able to easily do what he did, and you got not only you got niggas defending him. Yo, what the fuck happened to the black community, bruh? This shit is trash now. What type of weird shit is that? Basically, if me
Out there saying Mika left Anton now.
Mika left Anton,
Yeah, that's the. I seen some 4 hours ago talking about that.
like I don't know anything about that.
This says
But
this NDA between Mika and Anton changes everything. Shit like that's out right now.
You said what?
It says the NDA between Mika.
I'm sorry, bro. You are talking real low, dude.
It says the NDA between Mika and Anton changes.
Anyway, you could move the mic a little bit closer to your face so you don't have to keep moving your head.
It says the NDA between Mika and Anton changes everything.
What NDA?
I don't know. I haven't seen the video.
Because I'm getting tired of these motherfuckers keep see, and this is one thing about this whole situation that keeps proving me right, and that I hate that keeps proving me right, but it's the conspiracy. Remember how I keep saying shit about the black community? That's what this shit keeps proving that shit too, because of the fact that I have heard so many shit. Antoine, he was a scammer growing up. The reason why he got all that money was because his dad died, left him all that money. And I'm like, okay, where's the proof at? Oh, this is public record. You can find this out yourself. I'm like, so you're going around saying this shit and you don't have no proof? Sounds a bit fraudulent.
Yep, it does.
But what do I know? I'm just a bitch ass truck driver.
Dragon, what's up, man? You good, man?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm just speaking with some individuals and get some stuff situated real quick. Give me a moment.
All right, man.
Because now I'm going to be getting an affiliation with a silver company pretty soon, so I'm trying to get some of that going real quick and some other affiliations, so that way this Dragon network can expand.
Cool. Well, let's play this real quick, man. This seems interesting about the lieutenant governor of Minnesota linked to anti-ICE riders.
Governor of Minnesota is involved in this Signal chat group that's been dedicated to organizing the protests against ICE. In fact, they're so organized, they have a manual, an SOP, even a presentation. You see it here on the screen, just one example. What if you're the first to see something if you live in Minneapolis, right? Well, you got to use the acronym SALUTE. And all of this information is communicated in the Signal chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about their own level of a police force, essentially, or reconnaissance unit in Minneapolis. And this goes to the level of this debate that's been having with the White House, which is, will the president invoke the Insurrection Act or not, or should he just walk away from Minneapolis overall? And that's why in this video, we'll be sharing with you what the president told Wall Street Journal in regards to all of that. But first, like this video, share this video, leave a comment down.
Say what? Say what?
If Trump walks away from Minnesota, bye-bye Republican Party. This is their fucking
Why is that? Why is that? What do you think should be
you said bye-bye Republican Party? It'll make you not what should be done. Honestly, he should file he should the Insurrection Act. He should sign that shit. Go ahead and do it.
Get it done.
Like, honestly, he should have gotten this shit done at whenever they started doing this shit. He should have just. You said what?
Would have avoided these killings.
Well, it ain't honestly. There's no guarantee of that.
Yeah.
But it would have. Basically, he could have handled all this shit. Then by the time the midterms come, people will forgot about it because Democrats are short-minded people.
Yeah, they short. Yeah, they short term memory loss is crazy, man. That shit's crazy. But let's continue on, man.
We're not ICE.
They've been over at the protest by World.
We're just letting them know, and they.
Not in a nice vehicle, right?
No. Right.
Right. Get in your truck and get the out. Why? Because you need to go. Confirmed ICE. Get the fuck out.
Confirmed ICE through who? We're American citizens. We're not ICE.
These are the people that you're abducting. Get out. Why are you filming us? Please go.
Because they've been following us for over an hour.
Why are you guys here? What are you here doing? Where do you live? Where are you from? The protest is public property. What are you talking about? Did you come in that car right there?
Yeah, this truck. And they're saying we're popping up in an ICE database.
Well, then you're in it. We're not ICE.
What's the database?
Get the fuck out of here, though. Do we look like ICE? No. No ICE. Nothing on me. Prove it. We're not ICE. I have no weapons. Let me see your IDs of where you live.
No, they've been following us. That's why we got out and confronted them.
Great.
Now, I have more to show you of examples like that, but let's kind of circle back on what's taking place. This is just one of the groups. It's called Migra Watch.
Show me your ID where you live
adapted
at.
From.
Yep.
That is insane, dude.
On a public street, which is backed up by the Constitution. I can be on a public street, and they are trying to figure out who these people are. They ask them for their ID, and they ain't no type of damn law enforcement or anything. It's a regular fucking citizen.
I'll be real with you, bro. I probably swung on his bitch ass.
Man, you like
I was like,
folk, don't
oh, you want to see my ID? Okay, nigga.
you? You like to swing on folk, don't you, dog? Don't you?
You say I like swing on people?
Yeah, you like to swing on folk, don't you?
Shit. Hey, it's either swing first or be swung on.
Cop Watch, which essentially is people surveilling and gathering intelligence in regards to law enforcement so they can communicate it with their community. They say that they focus on an effective way to get assistance to our neighbors in crisis. Secondly, we are grappling with a new era of ICE enforcement. And third, we believe it makes us all safer. Well, I would argue the results say otherwise, right? Now, let's go to one more clip. Here is another citizen being mistaken as ICE. And look how he handles it. Take a look.
Here you go. Yeah, like I said, I don't have to do this. I'm happy to do this. That's all. So we just got to stop this.
So he's got a lot of camera equipment. I think we can say this isn't ICE.
Yeah, I'm not. I tried to tell the first lady was me. Nobody believes me. That's all I can do is tell you.
This shit.
I already listen, first of all, I don't have to do any of that, but I'm kind. I respect you.
Yo,
Just
this
on
shit
this
is
alone, just on this shit alone, everybody that's over there doing this shit can be arrested.
dog. This shit. Not only is this shit insane, but how much of a fucking coward, man? How much, bruh? Some of y'all, dude. Some of y'all motherfuckers are fucking cucks, bro. For real, dude. Like you literally having a dude search your shit because he feel like you somebody he don't like.
I'm gonna say
Bruh.
this. I'm gonna say this, and this is what I mean. While they out there wasting their time worrying about ICE and doing all that bullshit and causing havoc and everything else, they bitch ass is about to be broke once this wealth transfer goes over. So that's all. That's all I gotta say. They could be broke as fuck.
This shit is
Folks, with some
fucking.
crypto news in a minute.
This shit is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, no. I really appreciate what you guys are doing. I just don't understand my job and I don't know how to do it.
Were you here yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes, he was here yesterday. I
Thank you.
didn't testify that. I didn't recognize him.
No, I appreciate your help. Thank you.
I'm not here to help you.
No, I
think the
understand.
fact that you're in a vehicle like this at this
I
time
get it. But with all due respect to everybody, I get a couple way drive.
Did she
Now to add
really
on this,
say
they're
in a
collecting
vehicle
people's
like
license
this?
plate
Wait,
and putting them
pause that,
into a
Sean.
database until they confirm.
She really just said in a vehicle like this, in a regular, everyday white vehicle, not in a black on black vehicle like how they would normally roll up on your ass into where they normally show those type of vehicles. Yep. This is why. Soy Dominicano. Okay.
There he is, folks.
This shit is.
If they
Bruh,
are ICE or they suspected of
this
ICE, or you
shit
got
is so fucking weird. Like I am dead ass.
1984. I need to reread 1984. I gotta reread that shit.
Yeah,
This
because
has
it's every
nothing.
no. Yeah, yes, it has everything to fucking do with George Orwell's 1984. Best believe it, because everything in that son of a bitch is acting out right now as we speak, and that's one of the things that I've been looking at over the years. So you right there with me on that, Sean. Best believe that. Look at this shit. Look at the technology what we got right now. Look at your Asia and other stuff and what's going on right now, even up to the point where how things are going with the marriage and with the child population and what they're getting ready to possibly enforce and everything else. You are right there on the fucking money. Right on the fucking money.
you guys can see here on the screen,
Like,
it's in an Airtable.
hold on. Now, it's been a minute since I read 1984, right? I'm trying to figure out exactly what are you talking about with the government or with the people?
Everything in there, bro. Look at how the people are. They're literally enacted by what they see emotional base for what said government. Let me say it like that, so that way I'm not triggering anything, so that way we're not putting in people, we're not being put in, certain individuals' database, because that is a real thing now with AI and other shit like that. But even with think about it, like what I just said, even with AI and stuff, we have to be mindful of what we're saying, because it's going to go into a certain database. Over here in the United States, it's being changed so that way we're emulating what they're going over there in UK with their digital system and what they have. 1984, bro. Literally.
Because it's starting to, it feels like it's a mixture between 1984 and V for Vendetta.
Hell yeah.
Actually, you're motherfucking right. Yes, you're right. And it's funny. You know what? Yeah, because I can see the mixture of both, because V for Vendetta, they utilize the exact same tactics, so to speak, in a different, with all friends, and you be friendly and everything else like that. Yeah, that was some good shit.
Because it's like, wait, when this nigga, like, he was just like, I just want y'all to make sure you let y'all know I'm not part. I'm like, nigga, where your balls at, bro? I'm like, I just be real. Like, if me, Sean, and Dragon in the car, nigga talking about y'all niggas look like ICE. Let me see your ID and your goddamn freedom paper. I would have swung on. I'm like, man, get your bitch ass away from the car, man. Like, you gonna show me your papers. I'm like, all right, here. These my papers, nigga.
I mean, if they ask to see
There
some
he go,
papers,
folks.
if they ask to see some papers, the correct response is supposed to be: do you want raw papers? Do you want job papers? Do you want 3.5? Your regular 1.4? What exact papers do you need? Right. Since you asking for papers, do you got something to put up in there? Here, let me show you what papers I got. I even got cones for you on top of that. That's the right answer.
Get out of here.
He's like, I got them organic cones.
Pure hemp, baby.
Let's go, man.
Fascinating. Anyways, let's go to what the president had to say, which is this statement directed to Governor Tim Walz, the mayor Jacob Frey, and every other Democrat governor and mayor in the United States of America, so they could formally cooperate with the Trump administration and enforce our nation's laws. He gave them some common sense bullet points here, starting with Governor Walz and Mayor Frey should turn over all criminal illegal aliens that are currently incarcerated in their state prisons and jails to federal authorities. Secondly, state and local law enforcement must agree to turn over all illegal aliens arrested by local police. Third, local police must assist federal law enforcement in apprehending and detaining illegal aliens who are wanted for crimes. And four, Democrat politicians must partner with federal government to protect American citizens in the rapid removal of all criminal illegal aliens in our country. Now, what I want to do is show you an update from Fox News just an hour ago about the latest updates coming out of Minneapolis.
Could you pause that real quick? That doesn't sound like he's asking for too much there. Am I the only one that like, wow?
It sounds like he's asking what is constitutionally damn, back. If you ask me.
No, well, it's just like
common fucking sense.
Yeah, because I tell everybody the same situation. I was like, do you know what? I was like, when I was on TikTok like a long time ago, I was like, dog, Thailand immigration system is so off the chain. They have a zero illegal immigration policy. Bruh, you literally have to have your flight booked out before you even get to the country, right? And if you don't have, and say your flight cancel or say your visa, the time that you arrived there is the time that your visa expires. Like in most countries, say you have 30 days, right? And instead of you leaving on the 30th day, you left on the 30th day in 12 hours, right?
Okay.
Most countries won't penalize you that. Nope, Thailand will come search for your ass.
Damn.
My homeboy, I watched this shit with my own two fucking eyes. If I could get him on the podcast, he will tell you that he was in Thailand. He was over so his flight leaves at 9 o'clock that day, right? But the time he was supposed to leave was 11 p.m. the day of.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's a matter of less than 10 hours. Yeah. The police came and swooped his ass up.
Damn.
What more do you want from me?
Yeah, why do you think Pharaoh was so quick to want to dip out and other stuff? Because he would say the same shit. So he's right, bro.
Yep.
They don't play with that. They do not play with illegal immigration in all these other countries. Like,
right.
United States of America, it's literally the craziest shit. Because these people illegally come into our countries, right? Nothing really happened to most of these people, right?
Right.
Illegally go through Mexico. See what happens to you. You're either going to spend 6 months in prison, Mexican prison, which is terrible, or they're going to financially grape your ass into non-existence, nigga. they're gonna make sure they get that bread off of you.
Mexican prison is better than Russian prison.
And if you violate your tourist visa, anything on your tourist visa, you can spend up to 6 years in Mexican prison.
Ouch.
But in the United States, you can live here for 20 more years and nothing will then you can live here for 20 more years, and when it's time for you to get deported, you have people who will march in the streets for you.
And they'll give you $1,000 if you self-deport.
Or if you were one of these kid fuckers out here, you fucking weirdos, if you one of those type of people, you have people march in the streets to make sure you don't get any retaliation of you make sure you don't get no retaliation or you won't get deported. The craziest thing is because they know when they get deported, they're dying.
They know.
Because they're gonna do like what they do in jail. Let me check your paperwork, nigga. They check your paperwork. Oh, you fuck kids, nigga? Bow, nigga. No more problem.
The status of these protests. Take a look.
About 3,000 protesters out today in downtown Minneapolis. They were largely peaceful, just chanting that they want ICE out. That's a far cry from what we saw yesterday. Yesterday, violent confrontations between protesters who were lobbing pieces of ice at Minneapolis police officers. Those officers responded with tear gas 4 or 5 times. They were outnumbered, though. In the end, the protesters took control of about a square block in downtown Minneapolis. They set up roadblocks, but eventually this morning they were pushed out, traffic running again. As for that shooting that occurred about 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, that's when the crowds really began to gather. But the border commander says he is praising the work of his troops, saying they performed as necessary here in the city.
Let's think of what those agents were doing on that scene, making a split-second decision. You've had 24 hours to try and armchair quarterback things. That agent had a split second to make a decision.
A very different tone from the governor, who basically says it's the federal agents who are responsible for everything that is going wrong here on the street.
Like I said earlier, you don't allow your police and the authorities in that state to cooperate with ICE, and you let people out on the street, where the fuck ICE gonna go? Come on now.
My question is, what's the plan, Donald Trump? What is the plan? What do we need to do to get these federal agents out of our state? You thought fear, violence, and chaos is what you wanted from us, and you clearly underestimated the people of this state and nation.
Now, mind you, Donald Trump calling his damn bluff. With that shit we was talking about earlier, that we showed earlier, that's Donald Trump calling his bluff right there. Those were all the demands that we went over.
So a protest of 3,000 strong today, more planned for tomorrow. They say they're not going away until ICE leaves the city. Guys, back to you.
Okay, so needless to say, this is not going to stop. It will continue to dominate the news. More protests are planned tomorrow. That's why I want to circle back on what I missed from the president. He has instructed the United States Congress to immediately pass legislation to end sanctuary cities, which is the root cause of all these problems. American cities should be safe sanctuaries for law-abiding American citizens only, not illegal alien criminals who broke our nation's laws. That shouldn't be a partisan take. That should just be implied on both sides of the political spectrum. Unfortunately, that is not what's happening at this point. Now let's go to this next clip, which involves one of these protesters asking ICE to shoot them.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with River.
Excuse us, folks.
Shoot us in the fucking face! Shoot me in the fucking head! Why don't you fucking shoot me in the fucking head, you coward!
Does that seem like a sane person to any of y'all?
You're fucking cowards! I'm right here! Fucking kill me!
All right, let's get to this message I have for the men who watch my show. Unfortunately, after these men, what is that? Clinically higher? Listen, I don't care what side of political spectrum you're on. That's the last thing you would need as far as people on the ground representing your cause. You wouldn't be wanting them to demand ICE to shoot them in the face, but that's just me. Cam Higbee probably might win Citizen Journalist of the Year because this guy's on it. He has infiltrated the Signal chat we started this video off with. He even posted a video of it. I'll scroll up here so you guys can see it. Here's all of it right here. He's in there posing as someone else. And you can see how they are very organized. They're saying where they're going. They're saying what they saw. They look at that, taking photos. Definitely well organized. And what's funny, because he put this online, they finally have caught on.
There you go, folks. Organization of protesters on a Signal chat. Organizing where they're gonna go, where they're gonna meet, what they're gonna do, probably where they're gonna go to get their materials from. Because if you didn't notice, remember when Maduro was taken from Venezuela? It was like about around 2-3 o'clock in the morning. He touched down in New York. These motherfuckers was out on the street with yellow signs in the same black font, 7 o'clock that morning, protesting in New York about Maduro getting captured. Now you see.
That they were infiltrated, which leads me to this particular screenshot. The feds are all in here, and look at them. They actually are changing their profile names, are leaving the actual groups. It's just fascinating, you know, what's going on here. Now, let me quickly get to this. As you guys know, the government is probably going to shut down in the next 10 days because a DHS funding bill is being held up in the Senate. And Democrats have acknowledged they will shut the government down over this. They did it for ACA subsidies, so why wouldn't they do it for this, right? Well, here's one Democrat laying out the exact game plan. Take a listen.
What I think we've all seen is that folks watching at home's voices have been heard. Until just recently, it seemed like that ICE funding bill was going to make it through the Senate. But thankfully, Senate Democrats are saying, no, we cannot leave ICE and Trump's mass deportation machine in place. And so now we need to ask our senators before they send the bill back to the House, in my view, for at least 5 non-negotiables. First, pull ICE and CBP out of Minneapolis. No more of this in Minneapolis or other American cities. 2, the masks need to come off. 3, no more arresting and deporting U.S. citizens. 4, a full and thorough investigation of the killing of Miss Good and Mr. Preddy. And number 5, we've got to end these indiscriminate arrest quotas and warrantless arrests and searches. This is the kind of things that all Americans should be able to agree on, and all senators should insist on in this bill.
And there it is.
Pause it
now
real
you guys
quick.
understand
Pause it real
exactly
quick.
what they're looking for,
Pause
what they're
it.
asking.
Pause it if you don't mind. So during in 2024, remember the whole the border bill they had?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the main reason why that border bill got struck down?
Tell us, bro.
Because in that border bill, and it's something that Nancy Pelosi has said, is that there basically that border bill would have legalized open borders, basically. Not only would have legalized open borders, but the 20 million illegals who came in would have got mass amnesty.
Oh, hell no.
Well, what happened is the Democrat Party will have basically the Republican Party will have never won another election.
No, not with that number of people voting.
Black people,
would not
your vote
would be a misnomer. They would vote.
Yeah, black people, whenever I say this, you will have been useful tools no longer. Meaning that don't ever expect anything, any political promises ever.
I've been saying it, bro, to my folks on Facebook.
Now, I'm going to say it again.
We were being replaced.
Don't expect any political promises ever again in your life.
You ain't going to get them.
Because of the fact that, and I look at you niggas, who are for this. See, these are the people, in my opinion, bro. These are the people that should be afraid to be around black folks like me.
Why you say that, dog?
Because these niggas are the ones that actually sold you out. These the ones that actually not only sold you out, but sold your grandparents out, sold your parents out.
Ouch.
And they're going to not only sell you out, but they're going to sell your children out, and they're going to sell your grandchildren out. Because of the fact that black folks, if you haven't woken up yet, there's nothing. Honestly, if you're a black person in America and you haven't woken up yet, don't ever in your motherfucking life come out your mouth and ever call me a coon. Call me a sellout.
Not just be woke, be awake. Awake is being present. A lot of
Don't
folk
ever
woke is past
in your life saying that. Don't ever tell me that I ain't black because apparently some nigga died and left you the authority with your opinion. I don't know who, but please tell me.
I'm telling you.
Because of the fact that y'all ignorant ass niggas cannot understand the fact that this is past end games, nigga. This is extinction level event you're at now. And if you black folks,
better get these illegals out.
if you black folks vote Democrat again, I promise you this. I promise you this. You will never be relevant as a race ever again. You will be one with the Indians. If you allow this to happen, black folks, and you do nothing to change, you, my friend, I will call black people the Neanderthal because Neanderthal went extinct.
We about to be extinct, bro. These motherfuckers don't wake up.
But I'll be real. I don't have faith in black folks no more. I'm sorry. I bet against the race. The reason why I bet against the race because whenever I bet for the race, you always prove me right.
Shit.
Whenever I bet against the race, I'm always right. But the time I bet for the race, when I was betting for the race back in the day, I was damn near about to go to Gamblers Anonymous. Goddamn nigga, well, I'm in the motherfucking poorhouse, porch monkey and shit. But goddamn it, goddamn porch monkey. But you niggas, I promise you, please vote the same. Your booze won't mean shit to nobody ever again because they see what you cheer for.
It's a lot of degeneracy going on that left
Degeneracy.
side, boy. Fraud, degeneracy, all kind of shit. Like, how can you damn protest for saving? What'd you call that shit before, man? 3DPO.
Oh, for three PDO.
3 PDO. Protesting for 3 PDOs to be damn released.
Oh, my bad, my bad. P3DO.
P3DOs. People protest for them to be released and not captured and not, detained. You gotta think about naturalization. Black folks only 14% of the population of this nation.
Oh, you want to hear the fucked up part about it?
That's about 48 million, right?
Yep.
Okay, how many immigrants was let in during Biden's
Remember, there's 48 million black folks. 17% are children. Only 20% of black adults vote.
What about that, folks?
That's why when I tell black folks you're being replaced, I was like this, you're being replaced. Not only you're being replaced, but you're voting for it too.
Yep.
And when you do the numbers like that, like
40 something million immigrants let in, legal or illegal.
Oh, I can tell you the math right now. Hold
48
on.
million black folks in America, and only 20% vote. Boy, look here. Hey, our vote don't count no more. It don't count no more. I'm gonna vote red all the way down ballot. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. Our vote don't count no more, man. It don't count no more. But hey, y'all did that shit to yourself.
So they said about 10 million for what they counted. 11 million illegals came in throughout the whole Biden administration, right?
11 million. Okay.
All right.
Did you see the
6.2
numbers go up though? Did you see the
mil, only 6.2 million black people vote.
Did you see the trend between the uptick in SNAP registration or money that was spent set next to the immigration into the country over the last 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
That shit is trends right with that shit.
Or all these it's crazy how until after Joe Biden left the presidency, we have had problems with jury pools. Yeah, there's too many jurors getting denied because of citizenship statuses. But the legals can't vote though.
Right. They
Remember that. That's what they said. The legals couldn't vote in our elections.
We ain't gonna get into
But
the videos that's resurfacing online about women, people at the polling stations not even accepting damn ID. Motherfucker try to give them their ID, like we don't accept that here. No, you don't have to use that. It's just go look
do
up.
you know all the states on the West Coast, Oregon, Washington, California don't require no photo ID be shown. Minnesota, same thing. New York, pretty much the whole Northeast except for Connecticut, no photo ID required.
Allegedly, Tim Walz was handing out damn driver's license to motherfuckers that was illegal. That's another damn story.
Shit. That is not far fetched.
No, it's not.
California was giving niggas who couldn't even speak English CDLs.
See, folks, y'all better pay attention. You better damn pay attention.
Same state having problem getting juries because all of them juries are fucking illegal.
Oh, California's going into some shit, man. They said a lot of them dudes ain't gonna be able to drive no more. The damn gas companies are moving out the damn state. The dang trucking companies are having some dang restrictions put them on or something. There's a lot of shit going on in California right now. Plus,
It's fun.
Don done pulled the damn funding too, nigga.
It's funny because they said, and I would love this, midterms have ICE checking people's ID at every vote at every poll.
Damn. Ooh, you do that shit. Regardless of how people vote, because the Hispanic population takes up so much more than the black population nowadays, and they are with Donald Trump on this shit. If they actually check the IDs at each polling station, nigga, here, please. That damn Democratic Party takes such a hit.
See, it's a 60-40. 60-40% when it comes to the legal immigrants. It's a 60-40.
Okay.
But black folks is the only race to where it's basically 90-10. It's quite embarrassing.
It is.
No, it's no,
Keep getting them damn promises, damn the hopes dashed with every election. Hopes just
no. And what I mean is quite embarrassing. My bad. It's quite fucking disrespectful for niggas who actually like you motherfuckers died to get people to right to vote.
Yep.
And this is how niggas vote.
For the same party that was spraying damn water hoses on them in Selma, Alabama. Same party. Look it up. Look who the governor of Selma, Alabama that was that dispatched the National Guard to the peaceful protest of Martin Luther King Jr.
Actually,
Alabama.
That's the reason why I like I said, bruh. That's the reason why because of the Democrats, and I like to thank them, I will forever question history because there's a lot of shit that really don't make sense about the civil rights movement, right?
It don't.
Can you just hear my logic real quick? Dragon, can you hear my logic too real quick? So you're telling me I fought for my ancestors, my grandfather, yada yada yada. They fought for drinking that white water fountain. You're telling me they fought to ride the same bus?
I sure did. To sit where you want to on the bus.
So I guess that gives a new meaning to white man's ice is colder. Because I have talked to some older black folks, and a lot of older black folks was like they didn't want to immigrate with white people because they was like they were poor.
I mean, when you think about it, man, you look at the annals of history when it comes to the black society and community and whatnot, man. Think about it, man. Even after Tulsa, Oklahoma, it got destroyed. They built that shit right back up. They
Or
that victimhood mentality, bro.
Or Sean, my favorite thing is I fought our elders fought in the civil rights to force themselves on their oppressor.
That's crazy, that dog.
That's how I look at it. So you telling me
oxymoronic shit, dude. That's some ironic and some oxymoronic shit, dude.
So you telling me you fought to be no. Not only I want to be forced for you to live right next to me. I want to force you to be right next while I'm complaining about the white man. So wait 1 second. So you fought, you marched dogs and fire hoses so you can force your oppressor to accept you. God damn, that's cold.
That's cold. That is so cold. Got to play that on this. You just got this.
They're obviously not going to get it. But I'm telling you, it's an all-out assault, in my opinion, politically here against the administration in this mass deportation operation, which takes me back to what this whole video is about, this whole signal chat and how it's been exposed. This is now being reported that 2 Minnesota state officials and Amanda Kohler are reportedly identified in a leaked signal chat that's part of the federal investigation into anti-ICE activism. Here are the photos connecting the actual user names, and we had already discussed how they're scrambling already. And if you think that's crazy, listen to this. Flan has been exposed. User Sky told another user posing during the signal chat here, as you guys can see, he put up a screenshot where they acknowledged that she's part of this. She had some hand in it, and she's about to be exposed because the signal chat has been infiltrated, if that's the proper term. The lieutenant governor, let me say this very clearly.
Y'all see what that say, right? We are all fucked. I need to leave the state. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Is involved in the anti-ICE protest. I don't know what law she might be breaking, but I'd like to believe there is one. Now, I think it's fitting that we actually cap this video off with a new update from the president himself. He did a 5-minute phone interview with Wall Street Journal to offer his initial reaction to the shooting that took place yesterday. And here's more information on that. Take a listen.
President Trump is reportedly addressing the shooting of Alex Pretty in a 5-minute telephone interview with the Wall Street Journal. The president didn't directly answer when asked whether the officer who shot Pretty had done the right thing, saying, quote, "We're reviewing everything and will come out with a determination." The Journal also reports that Trump signaled a willingness to withdraw immigration officials from Minneapolis, saying the administration would leave a different group of people there for the financial fraud. Full disclosure, Tommy, we read this in the commercial break. We're still analyzing it. But in my opinion, that's the right answer in a normal situation. Is we got to investigate this and look. We're going to support our officer. We're going to investigate this and look. That's the reasonable thing. That isn't what happened yesterday by the administration or by the folks in Minneapolis and Minnesota.
Yeah, I also second that. I believe it's the appropriate thing for the president of the United States to say, let the investigation run its course, because that's why those people are in those positions to execute that investigation. But also the president doesn't want to see people killed. You heard his reaction to Renee Good. He knows it's terrible, whether that's politically, morally, or just general as an American citizen. No one wants to see our brothers and sisters being killed by law enforcement. That's why we continue to say, stop impeding operations. And can the governor and mayor just repeat the same thing? I don't know. I think maybe we're just asking for too much, but you let me know how you feel about everything we talked about in today's video in the comments.
Yeah, man. So, Dragon, you ready, man, for crypto news, man? Drag on.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. I was looking over some stuff in regards to management.
All right,
But
go ahead, bro. Crypto news with Dragon.
all right, so I just wanted to bring up this one from earlier, which it is XRP actually drops 4% as traders watch whether $1.88 supports the hold. So unfortunately, XRP sank nearly 4% as Bitcoin dropped under the 88,000 mark on Sunday ahead of a busy week with the Federal Reserve's 2-day FOMC meeting starting on Wednesday and major technology players announcing earnings. So the consolidation came as spot XRP ETFs recorded their first meaningful weekly outflow since launch, totaling roughly 40.6 million, signaling near-term institutional profit taking rather than fresh risk-on positioning. There were no negative developments around Ripple or the XRP ledger during the period. Ripple's regulatory standing and payments use case remain intact, leaving price action driven primarily by market structure, positioning, and reduced participation rather than fundamentals. Pause before I continue. The reason why I stopped when it said that leaving price action driven primarily by market structure, because here soon we're going to have that market structure bill signed and underway. So if price right now is primarily due to market structure, we know that institutions are accumulating. We know that they have those inflows that are going in just as much as they have those outflows, because individuals are making sure that they take their profits at certain points of times, of course, during to the market, during to what's happening with Bitcoin and other stuff like that. But think about what happens once we actually get that bill in place and the institutions are finally situated, because they said it over and over again. We just need things to be regulated in a certain manner, and then we'll be all good to go. And now look at all these banks, hedge funds, asset management groups, and all these other stuff. Like we've been telling you folks for the longest time, is all gearing up for what's getting ready to happen. Because I told you it was getting ready to happen by 2030. And either you're going to have yourself in a good position or you're not. Now let me continue. So Ripple's regulatory standing and payments use case remain intact, leaving price action driven primarily by market structure, like I was saying. The XRP edge lowered from about $1.92 to $1.90 over the 24-hour period ending January 25th. Trading with a tight 1.8% range, price repeatedly tested support near $1.88 to $1.89, a level that has now held multiple times since XRP slipped back below $2 earlier in the week. Pause. That means it's hitting that resistance level, and if it's held there at that point and it's bounced there for X amount, I'm fixed to drop y'all some game real quick, which is going to go over some of y'all head, but some people going to keep this point. Within a couple of days or after a certain amount of periods of times, if it hits a certain restrictive level or the restraint level of where it's hitting at, and it keeps bouncing at that level and it does not go below there, that means it's going to shoot up. So I'm gonna leave it at there. The session's most notable move occurred around 9 UTC when volume briefly surged to 34.5 million tokens as XRP dipped towards $1.89 before bouncing back above $1.90. I see what the fuck's fixing to happen. I need to get some word of shit. That move marked a failed breakdown attempt rather than the start of a trend. Let me repeat that again. And what did I just say before reading this? That move marked a failed breakdown attempt rather than the start of a trend. After the bounce, trading activity faded sharply with volume collapsing into the close, a sign that both buyers and sellers stepped back. On an intraday bias, XRP attempted a modest rebound upwards towards $1.92, but was rejected quickly, sending price back towards $1.90. The inability to reclaim higher levels reinforced the broader sideways structure. So here's a technical analysis for you folks. From a technical analysis standpoint, XRP remains stuck in consolidation rather than trending. The market has carved out a clear base near $1.88, forming what technicians would describe as a triple bottom support zone. Each test has attracted buyers, but rebounds have been shallow. Told you that was support. Resistance remains layered above price. Near-term selling pressure sits around $1.93 to $1.95.
Good over there, Dragon. You sound like you suffering the Joe Biden of the tongue.
Man, look,
true, not shot with expression.
I got some what's the word? I haven't had a certain Cybin, but Cybin is flowing. Let me say it like that. While more
If
significant,
you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Descending trend line comes in closer to
motherfucking drug.
$2.10 as long as XRP stays below these levels. Upside attempts are likely to be faded. Volume behavior supports the consolidation view. Participation spikes have coincided with reversals rather than breakouts. And the sharp drop-off in volume into the close suggests indecision, not aggressive accumulation or distribution. Where traders should know, a key takeaway, the XRP is compressing, not breaking down. Support near $1.88 is holding, Texas holding, baby, indicating sellers are losing momentum rather than accelerating. Volume is drying up, which often precedes a larger move since direction is resolved. ETF outflows reflect rotation and profit taking, not a loss of confidence in the asset. So, to wrap things up, even though we do see that there is an overall decline in the marketplace right now, it is a very good time in order to go ahead and get some XRP. If you have it, not necessarily financial advice, but just based off the information of what's being provided. If it's around $1.88 per coin, and let's see, last it was showing the other day was like around $2.06. So if we look at the ETFs, well, I'll give y'all folks some homework. go and look at the price of what it costs for you to invest in an XRP ETF. Either would it be like with Franklin Templeton, or go find one that's out there. Look at the unit per cost on what it's going to be for you to have that ETF. And then I just told you what the market price is right now for XRP. I'll let you decide. Now, if you got chochos rolling like that, you ain't got nothing to worry about, like absolutely like it's nothing but a thing, by all means, please look into them ETFs and partake into that avenue. I implore you to look into that avenue. Might be something that you want to partake into. But as for the rest of us, I say do your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Do your due diligence. But yeah, that's looking mighty nice. And whether I'm gonna say this for some people out there, it's like, oh, I ain't got the money for it. Whether it's $10, $15, $20, you can go ahead and invest in it, because that same $10, $15, and $20, you're gonna buy yourself some cigarettes, you're gonna buy yourself some other form of tobacco, you're gonna get some liquor, you're gonna get something else that you don't need. Shoot, with $20, that's you going out to go get something to eat from the same instance of the food of what you got at the house, or what you can buy. So you can actually take that $20 to invest, but you rather go out to go eat because you want to go ahead and follow those excitotoxins that's indicating the amount of what you've had into your body. That's the reason why you're wanting to go out to go spend money on that food that you don't necessarily need, because you have, I need to have it. I just got to have it. That's excitotoxins kicking in. Am I right, Sean?
10.
Yeah.
15.
And the white man talking
37.
too.
38.
Yeah.
Yeah.
45, 47.
Dog. Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, Dragon. Bro, the day after Trump did that, I was on the day after Trump won the election, I was on TikTok doing 45, 47. Them motherfuckers were so mad. Man, this nigga, what was his name? Goddamn 6 War. That nigga was about to cry up on that motherfucker.
I bet.
Just
Cry
saying,
baby ass.
same amount of what you would go out and go spend, you could actually invest. So it's not financial advice. It's just letting you know about something that you normally wouldn't think about, because your vices be kicking your ass, man. They really do. And you can't say they don't, because my own vices kick my ass. But you know what? I figured out a way of how I can go ahead and mitigate cost effectively my vices. So the only thing I can do is invest. You got to figure it out.
Hey, Dragon. I swear, I thought you said ISIS out here kicking y'all asses.
I mean, technically, it is out here kicking our asses, because they can't drive on ice while it's out here, since the weather. We got the ice on the roads and other stuff like that. So yeah, it is kicking our asses.
Oh, yeah, shoot, my bad. Let me let you get back to your segment. My bad.
Nah, you good. I like how you made the joke, but I was like, it actually is kicking our asses, just not the actual ice. I don't see ice over here. We don't have them.
So ICE is kicking our asses down here, while ICE is kicking ass up here.
ICE just whooping ass all over the United States.
I go.
Texas is one of them states where the governor said, "Come on in, do what you gotta do."
Oh, hold on 1 second. How are y'all holding up during that storm? I know it's bad. So how are y'all holding up?
Oh, we good. We all inside. And the electricity's going good too. Since the last instance where our grid was messed up, Encore had to spend like a bunch of time doing stuff. They made sure that they had the same issue this year that they had the last time. Everybody good right now.
Oh, you know what happened last time, right?
Yeah, system was failed.
Well, the reason why the system failed is so they
since the 1980s, bro.
It was because of it was the Green Deal Initiative, and so part of y'all power was part of y'all power was coming off of wind, right? And so because Texas they never thought about having winterized windmills because it doesn't get cold like it does like in Montana or Wyoming with those windmills. So they have winterized windmills. So those windmills got stuck, and that's the reason why I have power.
Ain't that some shit?
Oh well. Well, yeah, we're holding up very well, man. It's just there's like some pretty good layers of snow out here for a change. Like even my dogs are like the fuck. So because they're
Yeah,
not doing either.
fucking your dogs up. Like, hold on, wait, what?
Yeah, my dog went outside and they're like the way that they be high stepping on that snow is something funny.
Dude, I miss Bella so fucking much.
Do not like that cold underneath their paws like that because they're not used to it. Like they'll play for a little bit, but how they be stepping up with something like that's too funny. I gotta.
Well, I can't wait for your dog to meet my dog. I got a dog out there in Dominican Republic named Tyson. Apparently,
what kind is it?
Looks like a pit. I show you. I send you a picture of it.
All right.
Yeah, man. So,
but yeah, that's what I got for crypto news. Y'all better invest. Like y'all opportunity is closing. I cannot stress this. I know I've been saying this for a long period of time, but I got to say it until that window's closed. Because once I stop talking, that's it. That's it.
That's why I've been I shared the mining stuff with my grandmother, and I put it in the family chat, and I was like, yo, none of y'all motherfuckers never even signed up. And I was just like, yo, this is free crypto.
It's not just free crypto, man. It's free money because that's where the real finance is going over. I mean,
you're gonna have to stop playing the music, Sean, because Dragon's breaking up because of the music.
He's breaking up.
I mean, because like with the Davos meeting, the World Economic Forum, like even Larry Fink was just talking about utilizing cryptocurrency as an asset. Stable coins have amped up and everything else all across the board. So I mean, that is what it is. It's just here's the thing. Once everything kicks over into the system and they're caught off guard, even though it's in their face, they're choosing not to pay attention to it. That's when they're gonna be like, "Oh, hey, this is what you're talking about, right?" And at that point, you can be like, "I would have been talking about this for this amount of time." And if you were trying to really get into a portion of accumulating, so that way you could be in a good position in life, that window's closed. But hey, at least you understand now. But maybe this is how I look at it too. God has only selected certain ones that have been open and mindful, so that way they can be the pioneers for the new abundance of what's getting ready to happen. So that way their family can go ahead and go about. Because isn't it not stated to her? Only the strong and the intellectual will survive. Is that not it? And those with open eyes will see, and those with open ears will hear and will act upon it. And those that are called to wisdom will seek out wisdom. Yep, right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just the truth, bruh. It's the truth.
Hey, Dragon, this nigga Sean trying to play us off like the fucking Apollo. This nigga try to play us off like the Apollo, man. This nigga was like, I gotta goddamn go.
Sometimes it takes us a while to wrap up. Just because I'm playing music don't mean me wrapping up right now, but shit.
Nigga, now that shit was mad loud. This nigga was like, nigga, it's almost past midnight. I gotta hit the fucking bell.
Come on.
It's almost past midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
But yeah,
I ain't gonna, yo, my bad, Jack. What you saying, Jay?
I was just gonna say, but I just wanted to drop that before we get off for the evening. So go ahead, Max.
Dude, I would love to see Branding Jamal, nigga who did You're a Single Mom. I would love to see him do a mix off of this. I thought it would be hilarious.
Hey, you right, man.
You let him hit it wrong. You never shake it down. That shit would be funny.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
We
man.
talking about-
Oh
we talking
man.
about a lot tonight, man. Shit, we had
Oh
200
shit, Z-Beck.
too, dog.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Z-Beck's
y'all better
on
get
Coinbase.
some. Y'all better get some Z-Back. Yeah, they finally put it. They finally put it on Coinbase now.
Yeah,
so you
fuck
can
crypto.
finally get it on there.
Yeah, fuck crypto, man.com. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna move that shit to fucking Coinbase.
Wait a minute.
Cracking, put them in all the shit.
Wait, no. You said you're getting ready to move from crypto.com to Coinbase?
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
why are you moving it from one exchange?
With the fucking coins on it. There's one reason why you don't.
Nah, I'm like, why isn't he putting it into like a cold wallet or his private versus putting it on the exchanges to where if something were to happen on said exchange, you don't have access to those funds. Kind of like what happened with Robinhood. Why would you repeat that? Just saying.
What?
Bro.
Oh no, I got my funds. What are you talking about? Off of Robinhood.
No, you're missing what I'm saying. You leave it on the exchange and don't take it off the exchange. Remember that on that exchange, that's that exchange's account. Why are you not putting it in your personal wallet? Because you're taking it from one exchange and putting on a different exchange, versus taking it off the exchange and putting it into your personal wallet. Because your keys, your wallet, you own those assets.
Didn't I know? I thought it was. Oh shit! So
unless you're staking, look. Here's the thing.
Hold on. Can you stake Z-Back?
You don't stake Z-Back on Coinbase, and you need to stake that on your Soulflare wallet, bro. That's on your personal exchange. That's why I kept asking. Unless you're staking on the exchanges, take it off and put it into your personal wallet. If you would, here's the thing: you had enough money and enough time to where you could have invested in a Ledger wallet, put it in your Ledger wallet, and then started staking from your Ledger wallet, so it's in the comfort of your own shit. So just in case if anything happens to the exchange, you still have access to your funds. Period. Point blank. Anything happens to the exchange, anything happens to Coinbase, crypto.com, if the SEC, DTCC, or if any one of them gets a wild hair up their ass and decides to say, you know what, we're going to do this underneath the motherfucking Democratic administration, guess what happens to your funds? Thank you.
All right, you might have to give me a lecture then.
Yes. That's what I've been saying for the longest. Why you think the only thing I have on the exchange is what I'm staking? Outside of that, if I'm not staking it and it's not in pre-accumulation up to a point where I'm like, okay, I have enough of this, I take that shit the fuck off. Ain't no way I'll fix to do it, because that's almost the same instance of a bank. Because the moment that even though you have put your money in the bank can do what? Freeze your account, stop you from activating and using your card and everything else like that. Same shit. And remember, these fintechs now are becoming banks, because Ripple is a bank. And what is the native token or the gas fee used? XRP. But still, RLUSD is the actual dollar behind it. But Ripple is a bank now. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Coinbase and with Crypto.com. Remember, they're literally becoming banks. So you're moving it from. Think about it. I'll leave it at that for you. Anyway, good night,
hey,
folks.
Sean, you don't know what this hell this nigga talking about. You saying,
yeah,
saying, Sean, Sean, I know what you're talking about. Saying,
thinking about when this damn IUL mature, my nigga, and put my shit somewhere.
I know, right? I know.
That's what I'm thinking about. In this whole life I'm about to get in goddamn a month or two that I'm gonna it's gonna mature probably about 5 years.
Yeah, shit gonna be real good by 2030. I'm gonna say that.
Boy,
Real
Romania. Romania, dog.
Yeah, that's one of the other spots. Yep.
Go to Romania, dog. We have got to go to Romania.
That's
Blue
Eastern,
Book
right?
visiting. Man.
That's Eastern, right? Okay.
Yes.
As long as it's Eastern, because if it's Western, nope.
And not only that, have you seen how landlocked Romania is?
I actually have not. I need
Have
to.
you noticed that you can actually travel to probably about 6 different countries from around Romania in less than 2 hours, nigga?
Oh, really?
Dude, Europe is pretty fucking small, dude.
They made
That's
it
the reason
seem
why.
like Europe was like super huge and shit. I'm like, nah.
No. So to driving all of Europe is like me driving from Florida all the way up to Ohio.
What?
I think I gotta mute this because it's got music behind it. But look, Romanian women. Y'all talk about it while we look.
So to drive all of Europe is basically driving from Ohio to Florida. And I will say Orlando, Florida. I give them Miami. That's still 2 days and 5 hours.
Boy, you can get
right.
to so many places. This is the Bucharest Autumn Festival 2025.
That's still
opportunities.
I will have to lose about 10 pounds before I go. No, I will have to lose about, I'd say a good 30 pounds. Because me being big and black, they're going to, okay, so you haven't, because we've been on this side of the world, on the other side of the world, dude, especially in Asia, I'm a fucking celebrity. Is you like my girlfriend, my Thai girlfriend literally thought I was a celebrity because I had so many people walking up to me taking pictures.
Damn.
It's because I'm big and black, but it's not like I'm. It's because I look. It's like I'm wide, big, and tall,
and dark beige.
And so then it's like women come up grabbing my dick, having a problem with it.
Oh,
you know, they think I'm some form of celebrity.
Get out of here.
Like no shit. Like literally, me and a Thai me and Tulik, one of the Thai chicks I was fucking with. It was funny. I smashed Tulik and Leek was the girl I was with. That's funny. But yeah, so Tulik, me and her, we went to a bar and shit where it's basically like Thai versions of strip clubs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the girl, like Tulik, she picked out a girl for me and all that shit. And this dude, he thought I was a fucking boxer or a celebrity and shit. And so he wanted to do like a face-off picture and shit. This nigga paid for my girl, paid for all my drinks. Nigga bought me a bottle. Nigga had me up in that. Nigga had me in that motherfucker feeling like a bitch, nigga. And he sent his girl my way. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey.
I was like, this nigga trying to steal my kidney. Nigga, these niggas trying to steal my. So I kept like, so I was drinking and I took a drink, then I splashed some of it out, and they think I just got paranoid and shit.
Boy, you stupid. That dude said he tried to steal his kidney.
Bruh, I don't know, bro. I just I started getting paranoid because it was the fact that like these niggas like will literally buy me bottles. Like this nigga literally bought me a bottle, nigga. I have never had nobody buy me a bottle, nigga. I got nervous. This nigga trying to rape me.
Dang.
You can't have my goodies, nigga.
Boy, you stupid, man. You dumb as hell.
But it was a good show tonight, man. We had how many viewers we get tonight?
At one point in time, man, we had like, what was it, 20 something?
Awesome.
We got one in there now. What's up? Drop a
Thank
comment
you for
here.
watching.
There's one loud at the end.
We appreciate you sticking all the way to the end. Thank you.
Appreciate, man. Whoever's in the chat, say what's up. We appreciate y'all, man.
We really do.
If you heard it, if you like anything that you heard when it comes to crypto news, you can follow Shin Dragon Emperor on all social media. That is Shin Dragon Emperor.
Yes, sir.
Did we ever? Hold on. Did we ever? We got to get the links for you so it could go straight to your fucking link. What the hell is? How the fucking rock get in my bed? What the fuck? Where the fuck all these rocks come from?
What?
Nigga, I'm in my sleeper in my truck. It just rocks everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck?
Are you sure?
No, nigga, it was, I had my elbow on that shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck is stabbing me?
Okay.
Well, I mean, rocks, nigga, like literally fucking pebble rocks. I was like, yo, what the fuck? How the hell? Where the hell y'all come from?
How long has it been since you last been outside your truck?
Oh shit.
Dragon. Dragon. I'm dodging going outside like the plague, bro. Like nigga, outside it's like flying Ebola, nigga.
What?
Negative like what 20 something right now?
Oh hell no.
Nigga, it's -9.
Oh no.
Damn.
And hold on, let me see. What temperature gonna be? Let me see.
It's 37 degrees right now.
The time I gotta go outside, it's gonna be -16. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared, dog. I'm scared, bro.
He said he's scared.
I don't even, bro. Like, shit. I'm about to like, nigga. I'm about to tell the lady up here. I'm like, yo, listen here. I'm checking in, using the bathroom. I'm doing all this shit. I'm telling lady, man, just tell me how much I want for the lumper fee. Like, can I just leave the bill ladies in the back of the trailer? I'm like, ma'am, I'm not used to this shit. It's -16 degrees outside. Nigga, I don't got clothes enough that's warm enough for this shit.
Oh, he's about to crash out about this shit.
Nigga, no, I'm for real, nigga. I don't got no clothes that's warm enough for this shit. I'm literally looking, I'm like, all right, I could double up on the jeans. I'm like, bro, these jeans ain't hitting on shit.
Hey,
I'm like, all right.
You in a sticky situation.
Nigga, my shoes ain't even warm enough for this shit.
This motherfucking Arctic wasteland around this bitch.
I'm like, okay, I could double up on side. If these niggas outside protest them, them motherfuckers crazy. They like fuck.
Oh, shit,
Like fuck the porting right now, nigga. We need a fucking insane asylum mental check on these niggas. I'm like, nigga, it's -16 degrees and you niggas outside y'all getting paid real fucking good. Get me on. How?
Because ain't no way anybody choosing to be out in this shit.
I'll be the only black nigga out there, man. Let me know how much I getting paid. I getting paid $1,000 a day,
For free, bro. Well, you can't be out in this weather for free.
nigga. If I stay out there $1,000 a day, I'm like, shit. I might spend $200 on this shit to give me something comfortable. Like, nigga,
Get a Carhartt.
nigga, I'm about to create some shit. I'm about to have heating pad, nigga, with a goddamn battery, nigga.
This thing gonna catch on fire.
Nigga, I'm be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck, y'all, man. I'm be like, ice, please, ice, please. All right, I'm just gonna be yelling out ice. And I'm like, man, I have my face covered and all that shit. Then hopefully some of the other paid protesters is good. I'm like, shit, what y'all doing after this? Y'all wanna go get a drink?
You said you got your head covered, man.
I'm gonna have everything goddamn covered, forehead, nigga.
This nigga go look like a big ass YN dog.
They gonna be like, shit. Look at they got them YNs out there protesting now.
Hey, he gonna be a big ass YN dog with a shiesty mask on.
Pooh shicey, nigga. I'm about to look like the nigga. I'm about to look like the nigga with DJ, the boycott, the one who survived brain cancer. I'm about to look like his dad with the Scully on. They be like, Scully and the Pooh shicey on.
Boy,
sir, can you please, sir? You will be on TV. You gotta take the Pooh shicey. Nah, man, fuck that. It's cold.
That shit crazy, man. But I think we did have a good show though, bro. Listen, I'm about to pass out. I ain't gonna
finish it.
All right, well, you done made me spend all my energy out there laughing, dog.
Laugh you
That's what
sleep,
you done done,
nigga.
man. I'm tired as hell now.
Hey, good laugh is always good, man. Well, shit, let's end this, man.
That was a knee slapper.
Yes, it is. Much needed. So thank you all for watching, and we'll catch y'all the next time that we are live. 3-Man Podcast is out, baby.
Peace.
Usually I give about 60 seconds, put it on the clock. Pressure all on you, watch as a top. Can't be a friend if she tryna block your happiness. Yeah, better finna close, but the night still young. I can tell you got the ability to have me sprung. Put it on me, have me speak another tongue. On the time I think of the red rum.